Coming to you live from the Aatrox Mountain. This is Optimal Play. I'm Brandon.
I'm Jordan.
And I'm Drew.
I almost said the top of the Aatrox Mountain, but I don't actually know if that's
All right.
where we are.
We're off to a good start.
Somewhere in the vicinity, climbing.
Yeah, we're
around
climbing. Actually,
rocks.
if you look at this mountain art, there's forest up one side and no forest up the other. We're on the side
we're
of
on the forest
forest
side.
going up.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. So this is day 3. Yeah, 3 of our Earthborne Rangers campaign.
That's right.
As we continue exploring the valley and looking forward to a non-side mission revealing itself. But yeah, we're at the mountain. It's a perfect day still. We are searching for this person Lun. That's about it. Other than that, the world is our oyster.
Right.
I guess. Anything else? Anything else we need to say?
No, I was actually just looking at this Aatrox Mountain card, and one of the things we're going to be doing today is traversing it. And this card is kind of unique because it has a fitness reason test to climb the steep and perilous route to add 2 progress for every effort, but then it fatigues you. So you don't want to be taking too many tests on this. You want to take big tests and avoid the extra fatigue. It's kind of
But you can also traverse it with a normal ass fitness test.
Right, but it's the
That's
highest.
true.
It's the highest requirement.
But yeah,
we've
it's
seen.
15.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this
That is the highest
and
we've
this
seen.
is begging you to come and get 2 progress for every
Yes.
effort. You know?
Yeah. Just at the low cost of 2 fatigue.
1 fatigue.
Doesn't it just use its presence whenever a
You're
card
right.
fatigues you?
It does.
Yeah.
It does use its presence. That's right.
All right. Well, yeah, we're eager to dive in. I will be a good YouTuber and say I'm looking at the microphone as if it's the camera. This is a good start. All right, we're pushing through it. Hey, like the video. And there was some alarming data in my YouTube dashboard that over 80% of you statistically are not subscribed to the channel. So it would be great if you did, so that you would see the other 27 days to come of this campaign, right?
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah, I'm alarmed
Alarmed.
by that data.
Oh yeah, I know. It's
alarming.
It's alarming.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's like only 19% of the viewers in the last month were subscribers. So I challenge you to change that by clicking the subscribe button. With that, I guess I have the map on the table for no reason, because we're here.
Yeah. We
At
have
the mountain.
We have a update, right?
Oh, we do,
Start
yes.
of day. It was which one? 94.1.
That's right.
You yawn as you wake up on the trail and then sniff the air curiously. Something smells delicious. You look around your campsite and see, sitting on a rock, a hearty grain loaf and stack of delicate sweetbreads, still warm and steaming. Someone hiked by while you were asleep and left them for you. On the top of the loaf, you find a note that says, "Thanks for delivering the biscuits to us. Enjoy breakfast." Each ranger gains 1 additional energy in an aspect of their choice for the first round.
Wow.
Okay. I told you no one would know I ate one. Okay. That's pretty sweet. I'm
pretty good.
going to take
Yeah.
a fitness energy so that I can actually contribute to traversal one time.
I think that makes sense. I mean, I'm tempted to take spirit because I don't know what's coming and I only have 1. But I feel like fitness might be the right idea. So I'll go
We'll
fitness.
do that as well.
And then we do need to do... who hasn't been lead ranger yet? Jordan?
No, I think I was.
I think we've all done it because of the prologue.
Yeah,
and the
prologue.
duo.
Oh, because the prologue did have one. But...
So it's back to you.
Okay, I'll take the lead, which means I'm going to search the path of deck for the next obstacle and put it into play, and then Jordan, as the next ranger, you will do the same. Sunberry brambles are not obstacles. Overgrown thickets are, though.
Oh, that's a person.
I assume that there's a second one in the deck.
Lots of people.
There we go. Another overgrown thicket.
Okay, and
Well-
these are going to go along the way.
Already, I am slightly regretting my decision to take fitness energy because these mean we can't. Oh, I'm pointing to the location, which is here. But
Well,
these
don't worry.
mean that
I'm
we
going to give
can't-
you another option of something to travel to traverse.
Ooh. Okay, I like the sound of that.
I found
These
it.
also we want to traverse in theory, right?
The overgrown thickets, yes, we can clear them with the built-in action to hunt for a way through, which can add progress to it, or since it's a feature, we can just traverse it the normal way also.
And since it's a flora, if only I had my trowel, I could just smack it, but I don't.
That's right. And then we still all have to draw a path card, huh? I'm always surprised at, like, at the start of a day, how many cards just, like, they're all here.
Well, you wake up and this is what's around you. You know?
Yeah. A Prowling Wolfhound is around me.
And around me, Benamon, a swift pilot. Benamon is friendly, and you can take a focus empathy test to convince Ben of the urgency of your mission to move your ranger token to this being. When you clear, when we all have ranger tokens on here, we'll read a passage. But there is a passage when he comes in. It's 87.
87.
Okay, enters play. A shadow skims over your head and you duck, thinking you're about to be attacked by a hungry iryx.
It's probably just my hawk.
You look up in relief to see the shape of Brandon's hawk. No, the shape of Benamon's custom-made glider, the Swift, passing overhead. It lands gently in a clearing a short distance away. As you approach, you see Benamon emerge from the cockpit, stretch his legs, then check something on the underside of the vehicle. "Hello there," he says, looking up from his work. "I'm on an errand for Elder Thrush, but if you're in need of assistance, maybe I can give you a ride."
All right.
All right.
We were wanting to get to the Spire today.
Yeah.
Sorry, to get to Spire today.
It says, "Clear Benamon to board the Swift."
To board the Swift.
That's really tempting.
It
We get
does.
to fly?
But before that, we also have to do something with this, right?
Yeah, we do.
If your location is not a ranger station, when
This
a
is
feature
our
comes into play,
This is our search mission, by the way.
right,
That
you have to
referring
place
Yeah.
2 trail markers on each of these.
Yes. When a card with trail tokens is cleared, we put them on this card, and we're looking for 8 trail tokens on this mission to presumably complete it, to read a passage.
Right.
Meanwhile, Drew, you've got...
I have Calypsa, who is our ranger mentor.
Oh, yeah, we've met her before, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so we probably have already read the passage that... I guess I'll double check. What's her entry?
85.
Just to see whether we have, like, any entries in our log now that change what she does or
Yeah,
anything.
it was maybe the prologue that we last
No, she only does anything new if something called Helping Hand is attached to her.
Are you sure we didn't read her during the prologue, though? Because just check 85.1.
I mean, okay, here, it's short, I'll just read it. You come across Calypsa in the middle of a field as she's teaching something to Cal Iver. She waves you over. "I've just been discussing some lessons with Cal," she says. "Care to sit in?" And it just says, "Clear her with progress to learn from the Wise Ranger."
Okay. I don't think we've experienced that before.
Yeah, maybe not. I thought we had her drawn from the deck, like, randomly like this once, but maybe not. Okay. What are we doing? So is here, I presume, is where we might as well try to find Lun?
Yeah, and how many do we need again? We
Need 8.
8. So we've got 4.
Yeah, and
So-
we want to, above and beyond anything else, we want to focus on these because the trail tokens start to get removed or moved around
Right.
by challenge effects.
And once we have these done, I mean, we have 2 choices. We can either go with Benamon, or I have the hidden trail in my hand. Spoilers for everyone.
Wow.
Are you allowed to say that? I have.
Are you allowed to say spoilers?
No, are you allowed to tell people what's in your hand?
I don't think there's any rules about table talk at all.
Okay.
So
So I have this hidden trail in my hand, which is the one that lets us travel to locations, but it is also a feature. So I assume when we play it, I'll put 2 search tokens on it. And
Oh,
if we
that's
clear this,
funny.
we'll get another 2.
Interesting.
When a feature comes into play, place 2 tokens on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does seem like your hidden
That's
passage will have trail tokens.
So that's like an alternative to Benamon. 'Cause
Yeah.
I assume if we travel with him, we would waste the work we would do to,
Yeah, and does the hidden trail or the hidden trail,
requires
does it
9
clear? Oh, it does
progress.
clear. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like wondering, does it use the keyword clear? Because
It
that's when the
does.
trail tokens get earned, right?
Right.
But it seems like that works. Okay. Well, I have this Wolfhound in my way, so I might just start by dealing with that. Because I don't want to take 2 fatigue per time that I interact with the thickets. But I'm all for you 2 focusing on clearing the thickets as much as you can. That's my decree as lead ranger.
Excellent. Well, it's nice because we can use both our awareness and our fitness energy to tackle these.
Yes.
I'll go first because this might help everybody. So I'll play my boundary sensor for 1 fitness. It's got 4 uses, and I can use a use to add 1 effort to a traverse test.
Oh yeah, nice.
This is the one I swapped in with the trader.
And the traverse test. Oh wow, you pulled out you pulled yourself out some reference cards, and then for the rest of us, I see how it is, Drew.
They were with my deck.
We just put them away differently. Here we go. Because traverse is the common test. Like, there's not other tests that. Oh, I guess any test that had the bold word traverse would qualify, but yeah, okay. Here you go. If you haven't memorized the common tests.
How dare you?
I mean, I've memorized them, but
Right.
I just think the table looks better when we all have them. Speaking of putting tokens on things, I should have a song on my scepter. Okay, well, I'll start by I'll spend 2 spirit to call out Oru the sheepdog. This is my friendly companion that can exhaust to move a being and add 2 progress to it. And interesting. I guess I can move it to being. I hadn't thought about this with this move a being thing. I can also put it on the way, right? Where then it's not fatiguing any of us if we then want to focus on the thickets.
Interesting.
But I guess then it's at least until something exhausts it, it does trigger on everyone's challenges. So there's pros and cons.
That makes sense. That's an interesting decision.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to take this awareness test while you consider that option.
On the thicket?
On the thicket. So I'll spend 2 energy here, and I will also commit bold. So we're going for 4. And I don't think there's anything else I need to do, so I'm just going to draw... Shoot.
Bless you. Bless you.
Excuse me. Apologies to the stream. I'm going to get a -1 on that, so I've got 3. 3 progress.
Okay.
And then this crest will do this. If there's an active predator, which there is. Oh, no,
That's not active.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Okay.
But if I had sent it to be on the way, then it would attack Ben. So
I could also put progress on Ben, but actually there's no reason to. I could put progress on Calypsa. I could put 3 on her. Do we want to clear her or no?
Is this a card you'd be playing? Or
Yes.
okay.
Actually, no, I can't. Never mind. I take it all back.
Fair enough. Well, I can just connect with this wool hunt and see if I can clear it off the table. If I get 4 on this test, then I can finish clearing it with Oru. So let me put 1 spirit energy and compassionate, which has 2 icons, and my other Oru for a total of 4 efforts. And and I can scout the top challenge card. Perfect. I'll leave that, and I get 4.
Sorry, I forgot to suffer 1 fatigue.
Oh yeah, the urgency of the search task. Yeah, and then
That's
the sun.
red symbol.
Yeah, the sun for me. They must have come this way. Move 1 trail token from a feature to another feature. So I'm just going to do that so that the thicket we're focusing on can just earn all those tokens.
Yep.
Nice.
And on the Prowling Wool Hunt, it just says ready another Prowling Wool Hunt. So that's 4 progress on it. I'll go ahead and exhaust Oru while I'm thinking about it to clear that with the remaining 2 progress.
I'm going to play another tech, adaptable multi-tool for 2 focus. It's got 3 charges. I can spend 1 to spend an energy to gain an energy of any type. Swap up energy.
Nice.
I will play a hiking stave for 2 energy. This comes with 3 strides, which I can use to add 1 progress to a trail. Oh, these aren't trails. Well, I have my other trail, so it'll be useful later.
It's awareness to hunt for a way through.
Or you could just reverse.
Yeah, that's true. And there's I guess if we wanted to hear Calypso's wisdom, right now that's the other thing that, like, readying my dog is good for helping with, but... I'll go ahead and traverse the thicket. I say confidently. I'm just going to throw in both of my fitness. 1 I'll return here since it was temporary. So it's fitness plus the exploration symbols. No, none I want to spend there. So just hoping for a good draw here since I'm putting in 2. -1. Not a great draw. Definitely not a good draw because so first, the trail grows cold. Remove a trail token from a feature. So I guess I'll just take it off of this.
Yep.
Discard a progress from this feature and it fatigues me. So actually it undoes the work I just did and I take a fatigue.
Don't forget about this though.
Oh yeah, perfect day. If the test added progress, add an additional 1. Okay, so then I net +1.
Nice.
And that's it.
I could try to clear it.
All right.
I'll just use my awareness. So I'll use the test on the card.
Hunt for a way through.
Yeah. So we'll hunt with 2 awareness and commit this for 1, which gives me
Wow.
+1.
4
So-
seems like plenty.
4 and another mountain, so would add an extra 1 and then discard 1. So we still have enough to clear it.
Well, technically, I think actually you would clear it first, right?
Oh.
Because you add the progress. Do you then check clearing and then resolve the mountain symbols?
I know that you do the results of the test before the symbols, but whether clear happens and takes the symbol off the table, yeah, it would actually make sense.
Yeah.
Right, like if you finish soothing the wolf, it's not going to also attack you like that. Flavorfully, I think it makes more sense. So yes, let's say yes.
Okay, sounds good.
So nice. And I actually had it in my head that we needed to get 8 trail tokens on here at the same location, but this kit will come with us, huh?
I think so.
Yeah. So we
yeah.
have 3 out of 8.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty nice. So if we wanted to work on traversing the actual location, getting out of here soon, I'm not opposed.
Cool.
Yeah, we could use Benamon once now that we have those 3.
Oh yeah, so it's a
and then play
focus.
my hidden
Wow.
I could-
the first person to do it has a tough test. Takes 3.
I got 3 to spend.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me go for it. I've got 3 blues. I wish you'd saved your scout for this moment, Brandon.
I didn't know this moment was impending.
Listen, we all knew. Don't pretend.
Did we?
I don't know. Maybe.
Why are we? Oh
all
yeah,
right.
that's right. We do want to get in his.
So I'll go to 4.
Swift.
I mean, the thing is, I could go to 5, but then I'm like wasting my whole hand. So I'm gonna go for 4, and I'm gonna take a risk. What are the odds?
I think 4 is yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, so we did it. I'm gonna put my ranger token on Benamon. I convinced him to let me on the Swift.
And the only effect is to move 1 trail token from a feature to another feature. So, and just to double check. Okay.
Yeah, this is
Nothing. I was wondering whether any of these effects could take tokens off of the mission itself, but it looks like no. It looks like they're safe once they're there.
That'd be challenging.
That'd be pretty brutal. Okay, well done.
Thank you.
I can try next.
You can, but Drew's not gonna be able to do it till next round anyway. So
He's out of focus.
he's out
Yeah.
of focus.
Not necessarily. I could be adaptable, but it's
Oh.
not a. It wouldn't be a very good test.
Yeah, and I would probably rather just use that focus to play a gear card. Ben can wait.
Great.
I'm going to use my 2 focus to play Novice Lens. This is the gear that, after I perform a test in which I committed 1 or more manifestation cards, I gain a focus, and when I rest, if I have a focus in my energy pool, I can scout a challenge card.
Cool.
What else y'all got?
I'm
I think
gonna.
I'm ready to rest.
I'm gonna exhaust the multi-tool to make this spirit energy fitness, and then I think we're just gonna try to clear one of these thickets by traversing.
Wow.
So I'll go 4,
Whoa.
and I could even use a boundary sensor.
What's the value of doing this? Don't you think he's just gonna fly us out of here in a second? I guess you have all that energy.
It's a good question. You think we'll be leaving this location?
Yeah, like we
as-
don't
as
even
soon
need to
as-
do this?
As
I
soon
don't,
as we clear him?
I don't know. I mean, it might be that he lets us go farther, but I feel like he's got this little vehicle just perched right here. I mean, it is a
Yeah.
glider, so maybe we have to throw it off the mountain. I don't know.
I mean, I have no other use to my fitness.
I'm just
energy,
getting a
so
closer look at this art. That's a cool flying machine.
Yeah.
I'll save
looks like a
the
grasshopper or
boundary
something.
sensor, but I have no use for my fitness energy, which
Sure.
I can't carry over extra. So I'll commit 4 fitness, And got a +1.
Wow.
So
That's
that's
5.
enough to just clear that.
I can
no,
now-
it takes. Oh wait, thanks to perfect. No, you didn't trigger perfect.
yeah,
no,
yeah,
it
yeah,
takes
it's 6
takes 6.
So I can add 6 or 5 progress to Calypsa right now if we want to. Are we thinking that we're going to pursue her, or we're just limiting today to the search and travel?
I mean, I don't know. She didn't sound that interesting, but
I mean, if you're not interested in the wisdom of our elders, then that's your.
It sounds like she might just give us a little boost and not like a mission to go on.
Oh, I
So
feel
that,
like interesting.
that might be helpful.
yeah,
If
I mean, we
it's,
can
if
do
it's
it.
easy enough for
I
you
was
to
thinking
do.
she might give us a moment because she's like teaching lessons.
It seems ambitious. I don't think that we've ever. I don't think that we've yet gotten a reward for something as simple as clearing.
Yeah,
one
no.
card.
The path to
right?
a mission, maybe, or to,
Yeah.
to a moment. Yeah.
It's gonna turn out 3 of her friends are missing.
No.
Go find them all.
Stop, no.
and then you can have a moment.
All right, so I'll save it.
I have awareness left and nothing to. Oh wait, I was gonna say nothing to do with it, but don't I have my hawk in my hand? I think my hawk costs awareness. Yeah, so I could use it to clear the thicket, but I also could use it to summon Riri the Sparrowhawk, which is way cooler. So that costs my 2 awareness. My hawk is my avian companion, which can exhaust to add harm to a being in the same area, and can survey the way ahead, scouting and drawing path cards. And these 2 are both. This is a distinction that some of the comments in chat in the past have helped us with. Since these are beings, these are within reach of me, as opposed to my other cards. And so you 2 can interact with both of these. You can take the awareness test to scout and draw path cards, and you can take the fitness test to soothe fatigue and ready Oru.
Ooh. Okay.
I want to do that because I want to draw this fatigue. And
Okay.
have this fitness.
Yeah, pet the dog. You pet it.
Hey!
Yeah. You do suffer a fatigue from the search.
Okay, so which happens first? I guess the test results first.
Yes, the test
And
result
this
is
one
first.
goes
Yeah, so Oru is ready. Yeah, that deck shuffle's already.
That was definitely worth doing.
I agree. Well, I haven't rested yet. I will exhaust Oru to put 2 progress on Calypsa. She's gonna pet the dog, and I do have to move her. I guess I'll just bring her within reach of me.
Oh, should be at 7 now.
And I guess that wasn't an action, and I'm out of everything, so I will rest.
I'm resting.
You know, I'm gonna just connect with Calypsa. Why not?
Why not, indeed.
Except that I'll suffer another fatigue. Okay.
Yeah, and remember you do need a 2 to connect with her.
Then I will not.
Yeah, I guess risking the fatigue and it being unlikely that you succeed is maybe
Yeah.
not the combo you want.
All right, so I will also rest.
Okay. Then that's it. We rested. We're not traveling. So ready all cards. Each ranger regains all energy. Sadly, not that bonus energy from the biscuit reward. And draw 1 card. Bringing my hand size to 2.
Mine to 5.
Wow. Fancy you.
Well, I don't have a dog or a sparrowhawk. All right, and then we're drawing path cards?
Yes, we are. I found Orovos, Traveler. Is this Quissy's parent?
I think
you
so.
Because this is the same last
Quissy
name.
Voss, yeah.
This has an entry at 81. She would have she has a specific entry. She reads if Quissy Voss is in play.
Oh.
Otherwise, excuse me. You hear the call from a little ways off and turn to see a woman striding towards you. My name's Aura. I'm looking for my daughter. Have you seen her? About this tall, green tunic, asks a lot of questions. You mention that you haven't seen her, and she throws up her hands. She was supposed to meet me at the ranger station hours ago. Can you help me find her? Clear Aura with progress to help Aura find Quissy. Yeah. Quissy was pretty annoying.
Yeah.
Didn't she fatigue us?
She did.
Yeah.
She was fatiguing. That was the keyword. All right.
But so Aura in addition to being friendly, she can survive or gets defeated by 3 harm, otherwise needs 9 progress, and has a focus action to ask Aura who she has encountered during her travels to search the valley set for a human and shuffle them into the path deck.
Oh,
That's an interesting
That's a
thing.
really cool ability.
Yeah, if we were looking for someone specific, other than Lun,
Right. Right. Other than Lund, right? That's funny.
then that can help us find them. That's interesting.
There's some bramble.
Have a sick buck.
Okay. Then we're off. What are we doing?
Bend them on, right?
Yeah, we're gonna see what happens there before we bother doing anything like
I think so.
traversing the mountain. Yeah.
I mean, that's what makes the most sense to me anyway.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. So, I will. So you're giving +1.
giving
So
+1.
I effectively need a 2 on a focus and connection test. So okay, so I'll put in 2 focus. Actually, no, I almost forgot to ready my roll card. I will scout the challenge card. It's a +1. Good thing I looked. Great. Then I'm going to spend 1 focus, and that's all I'm going to need.
Right.
So +1 will succeed at convincing Ben. So I will also put my ranger token on him.
Suffer fatigue.
And then red, is suffer fatigue. If there's an active predator, we would exhaust it on both of these, and it would hurt one of these, but there's not. So that's my turn.
Okay, I can give it a shot.
Yeah, you just need effectively a 1 focus test.
1. If I commit 2, I'll commit 1. And here we go. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
You did it.
got a 0. I take a fatigue here and then a fatigue there, so that's 2.
Youch.
But I am there.
All right.
Okay. Let's go flying.
I hope so.
I was about to say, like, maybe he'll just take us directly to Spire, except we can't do our search mission there. So I don't want to get there yet.
After some discussion, Ben gestures toward the Swift. Climb aboard, he says. The Elder asked me to run these supplies across the valley as quickly as possible, but the winds are favorable today. I should be able to make your journey a little easier and be back to Lone Tree by sundown. Now where to? You may immediately end the round and travel to any location within 2 paths, including rivers.
Including rivers.
Yeah. Use the terrain type of the last path you crossed over. If you choose to travel in this way, discard the current challenge card and do not resolve the remainder of this test.
So
you
that?
So you don't suffer this fatigue.
Oh, okay.
Oh, because you're either immediately ending it or you are okay.
Right. That's kind of a funky rule.
Yeah,
It
that
doesn't need
is
to be there, but
that
fine.
is very specific, but that's good, I guess. Okay, so we're at Atrox Mountain.
Yeah.
Where do we want to go?
So we could get either to here, which is 2
Boulder
locations
Field.
from Spire, and we'll be on Forest. Here, which is 2 locations from...
Have we been to Ancestors Grove? We did in the prologue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't really been there for reals.
So if we go here, we'll have this Old Forest.
Oh, yeah.
deck.
Is that what that's called?
Here we'll have... I don't know. No, it's called Old Growth.
Old Growth. Okay.
Here we'll have Forest. Or we could go this way to here, which is 1, 2, 3 away from Spire, so maybe not.
No, I'm all for skipping over Lone Tree Station though. I'm very torn because I'm eager to see a new biome.
Yeah.
But I'm also like, well, we're trying to do this search. Sticking with what we've practically memorized is a good way to know we can pull it off.
Yeah.
So I could go either way, I guess, between Ancestors Grove and Boulder Field. It seems like those are the 2.
I don't know. I'm
Two
down to
options.
see a new biome if you guys are feeling it.
Sure.
Yeah.
We'll end up
Ancestors
seeing
Grove?
2 new ones because we'll also... Oh, no, we've seen this river one before.
Yeah, that's the Lakeshore.
So, yeah.
Well, I mean, if we go to Boulder Field, we will see the grasslands on the way.
Not
to
if
Spire
we travel
too.
twice, though, which I think is...
Oh, if we double travel, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't want to go to Spire until we complete the search mission.
That's
so
true.
To me, the appeal of double traveling again depends on whether we knock that out at our next location.
That's fair.
Um,
This is like... Is this the only... Oh, no. The other old growth.
Yeah,
is all over
there's a
here.
whole cluster of old growth over there.
I'll leave it up to you guys. I feel the same tension of do we want to see something new or do we want to do something that's probably easier?
New?
Yeah.
All right. Ancestors Grove, the oldest of locations, but the new path to get there. So we need cards.
So we're traveling immediately.
Yeah, so we can clear out all of this if you want to sort out the old path deck. And then
3 valleys, right?
the new location we've been to before. Ancestors Grove. And old growth path. Woods, mountain pass, lakeshore, old growth.
And then where's the
then the valley
valley
deck.
deck?
And the valley.
I guess you shuffle these back in, so we could, in theory, see the same
I think so, yeah. Yeah, I'll take those.
I'm excited to see what's in the old grove. Old growth.
The old growth in the old grove. On the way to the old grove.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I think Ben Amon flew us all the way there. I guess maybe he had to land outside the forest.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what must happen. Otherwise, why are we walking on that path? It's still just slightly wonky. More than slightly. Still extremely wonky how that works.
This is a nice effect on the Ancestors.
Oh, what's it say?
The
That's
sun
pretty good.
effect. You choose a card from your ranger discard, place it on top of your fatigue stack. Get some cards.
Oh, okay.
Guess you're supposed to be meditating here.
So so it earns you some more cards to play with without depleting your deck.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Sort of. You have to then soothe the fatigue.
Mm-hmm.
It's a roundabout way of drawing cards, but I guess it
Well,
works.
it's nice because it's like you can get back. It's recursion of your most powerful effects, right?
Yeah. Now we'll see whether what's the name of the old grove? I've already forgotten the name of the
Ancestors
biome.
Grove.
No,
The old growth.
Old growth. Yeah. Now we'll see if old growth is like the biome that punishes you for quantity of fatigue all the time.
Let's find out.
Oh yeah, and we have arrival set up. We do have. You're not doing anything. 15. I don't know if we read that as part of the prologue, but that's probably just the one paragraph about the Ancestors Grove.
Sure. A reverent calm suffices your being as you step into the Ancestors' Grove. Each of the trees, from the smallest sapling to the towering giants at the grove's center, has been planted over the final resting place of a loved one. You move with care through the grove. You see several people, some keeping to themselves, some speaking softly, some bearing gifts, all here to commune with those who have passed. You pause and give thought to your ancestors.
Oh, so it's a forest graveyard.
Yeah.
Okay. On setup, you search the path deck for the next card with a presence of 3 and discard it. Okay. And
What?
oh, what is this?
Oh.
Old bloody clicker. All right. Well, that's not a factor. That was from the Valley deck.
Was it? Oh, it
Yeah.
was.
Oh,
Oh, wow. That means there's something in here.
The Valley
that's
deck
dangerous.
isn't. The Valley deck isn't all. So this wasn't what this.
This is not what it was targeting.
Was-
It was targeting something
yeah.
in the old growth.
I mean, although you can be. Well, I mean, you can be an Ancestors Grove in any of 3 biomes. So, right. There's also
That's
there's
true.
also forest
That's
amounts.
true.
So it's not
That's
targeting
true.
one thing.
That's true.
Um,
But still,
I'm trying to think. Is there even anything in the forest biome with 3 presents? I don't think so.
there must be, because this effect would not exist if not. There must be.
I think you would just.
Wait,
I think it would just you would just fail to find it when you search. And
No,
move on.
isn't that a weird thing that sucks you in the
Yeah.
forest biome?
Oh, yeah, that's probably 3 presents.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
All
would
right.
make sense. Okay, then the lead ranger searches the path deck for the next prey and puts it into play. So, pray for me. Okay, a cloud hive? Feature, prey, lair, and food. This says response. After adding 1 or more harm to this feature, add a bee for each cloud or... Wait, add 1 bee to each cloud hive swarm in play. That's ominous.
If there are no cloud hive swarms in play, search the path deck and discard for the next cloud hive swarm. Look how big that
Interesting.
thing is compared to this tree.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's huge.
That's a massive
The cloud hive is...
cloud hive.
my.
Yeah. It is.
That's a large hive.
Like it's like dozens of feet across at least. Next ranger also finds a prey. Oh, Cloud Hive is on the way, so that's not in my area.
Do you know what disconnected means? Keyword?
I did once.
I found a kleptic raccoon. It's a being, a prey, and a mammal. And you can use an awareness and empathy test to keep one eye on the raccoon and the other on the path. To exhaust this being and add progress to it equal to your effort. If you fail, draw a path card. Clear, you can search your ranger discard for a gear and add it to your hand. However, the sun effect says discard an equipped gear and add 1 loot to this being. If there are 2 or more loot on this being, shuffle it into the path deck. And then as a mountain effect, if there is an active predator, exhaust it, add harm to this being.
Sure.
To that predator's presence.
Yeah, which most prey have.
Yeah. But this is not in play. This is discarded.
Disconnected, Drew, I don't know how you didn't just intuit this. It means that the connect common test can't be used on it.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
I can't have a heart-to-heart conversation with the old bloody clicker. No, that's not in play. That's discard.
Oh, it's not in play.
No,
Oh,
yeah,
discard.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it.
So here, let's get rid of the path deck back over here. This is the old location. We'll get the old path deck out of the way. Did we take out the valley cards from it? Yeah, so I'll just set that aside in case we need it. Okay, and then it's the start of a new round, so we're all drawing path cards, right? As usual.
Is it the start of a new round?
It said to end. It said to end the round in the text.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
For flying.
Does that mean
Alright.
we get a card as well and refresh our...
Yeah, seems like
That's a good question because I thought it said end the round.
Oh, end
not
the round does not mean refresh.
travel. Yeah.
Interesting. Where'd the thing go? Is it right there?
Do you remember what the entry was anymore?
87, I think.
All right, it's better memory than I have.
87. Yes, you may immediately end the round and travel to any location within 2. Use the terrain path, the last path you crossed. If you choose to travel in this way, discard the current challenge.
Yeah, so it doesn't seem like we refresh. It's not a relaxing trip on
Yeah.
the flying machine.
That's fair enough.
So that means I guess not even getting back our energy, huh?
Yeah.
It's kind of brutal.
Luckily, I hadn't spent any money.
Weird. I wonder if that is brutal or if it's like a slight oversight in the way that was the way that was written. It feels to me like there's no reason for it to not actually be like a fresh start of a round.
Well, I don't know.
We
you
did skip
also
over
end
2 whole
this,
locations.
Like, yeah, I think it is meant to be that way.
Yeah. All right.
I think.
All right. Well, path cards will be. I found a puffer crawler. This is a being, a biomeld, and flora. If this being is attached to a roll, which that's new, beings attaching to rolls, that's good. Or a being with persistent, it gains persistent. And then this has a focus test on it to peel away the saporific tendrils to add harm to this being equal to your effort. If you fail, attach it to your roll. And then on Sun, if this is attached to a being, it harms that being. And if it's not attached, it attaches to something. And if on Red, if it's attached to your roll, you suffer an injury. And if it's not attached to a roll, it attaches to your roll.
And this also goes along the way.
Oh, it's also along the way.
Wow.
So we'll
Okay.
all be interacting with that.
So we would really like to...
I drew
Yeah.
the Tenebrae. This reminds me in formatting of the spooky shadow. When you perform a test that interacts with a card in the same area as this feature, reduce your effort by 1.
And it's not an obstacle, it's just a feature.
It's just
It's
a
another
feature.
biomeld. Oh, there's a lot of biomelds
And then
here.
this says you can move this feature. So, while if you interact with a card in this area, you're just going to get -1 to your effort.
That's terrible. That also had an entry to read.
It
What's
did.
the number?
88.
Who's got the book?
I do.
And we put 2 tokens on it, right?
Yeah, we're gonna have
yeah.
trail
And-
tokens
and
on the
on here.
Tenebrae and on the Cloud Hive.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good start.
As you walk into a clearing, a sinking sensation fills your chest, and each beat of your heart adds to your unease. You look up to see the dreaded specters known collectively as the Tenebrae, drifting slowly overhead. Sounds of life grow still under their shadow. You hear a near inaudible sound that claws at the edges of your perception, like a chorus of labored breaths, wheezing through a single narrow aperture.
Cool.
That's all we know about them right now.
I'm gonna awkwardly get up from the table and find some kind of token because we're out of tokens for trails.
All right. Oh, you know what? You can take this one, and I can put 3 progress on this instead.
It's fine. I'll just get out fancy new green things.
Hey.
Nice.
Okay, so 3 green things on the mission.
I drew a dozing bear sloth.
Ooh,
It's very
that's cool art.
cute and also menacing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just here in front of me.
Is it a predator?
It is a predator, yes.
Yeah, that's good to know. Okay. Who wants to go?
These features are not trails. This is annoying.
Yeah.
So how many? We just need to basically clear these 2.
Yeah, I guess. We can also... Is this a being? Oh, no. So we can only move it via its sun effect. Like, I can't move it with my dog.
That makes sense.
Does it?
This is concerning, right? Because if this... Attach it to a being of your choice. Interesting. So we can attach the puffer crawler to, like, your dog, for instance.
You wouldn't.
Don't even say
Not funny. There's that stupid bear thing over there.
I don't know.
Put
The
it
bear
on
wants
that.
me, so it's dozing.
Yeah.
Not for long. Not once there's a puffer crawler wrapped around it. Or maybe that would just be like a cozy blanket. Who knows? I do think we want to probably work on harming the puffer crawler.
It's pretty dangerous, though. Right?
Yeah. Well, damn. I was... actually, the nice thing about it attaching to my dog is that my hawk could then peck its... I was going to say peck its eyes out. I don't think it has eyes. But peck its puffers out.
Interesting.
I can also move the hawk up there with my dog. The dog can chase the hawk wherever I want. It's a whole process. We've been training. But then if I do all that to get the hawk out here and it moves, then it's not all that valuable.
I really wish I had my shovel, because it would be so much easier to harm this puffer crawler if I had my shovel.
Well, you could use some focus and dig for your shovel.
Yeah, but what are the odds? You know, great.
All your shovels are probably in your fatigue pile already. Never be seen
I
again.
have 1 card in my fatigue pile.
All right. And you have 2 shovels?
I have 2 shovels. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I wish we could harm the puffer crawler just because it takes so much progress via like connecting with it, but ultimately I can probably connect.
This is a being, so I
get
can
pretty far
smack it with
connecting
this shovel. I mean, it's...
I thought you just said you didn't have your shovel.
No, with the stave.
Oh.
This is way worse than the shovel, for sure. But, because the shovel is 1 harm for every effort, and this is 1 harm for every 2 effort. So it's half as efficient.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty inefficient. Yeah, we can just go for... I can connect with it. It's not disconnected.
All right.
So sure, I will... and then it has this peel away the tendrils to add... Oh, wait. We can deal harm to it with the focus test. Peel away the soporific tendrils to add harm to this being equal to your effort. If you fail attached to your roll, but who would fail this? So like I could send my hawk out there, do 1 to it, and if you can get 3 with all that focus you have a stack of, it's gone.
I could do that. However, I kind of want to play my tea kit so that every harm I do to it, I get some tea that we can use to soothe fatigue.
All right. If you must.
It's a focus conflict test. I think I will play this down.
Okay.
And then we'll deal with that quickly soonish. I will test on it.
Is the plan to harm it? Because if so, I'll send my hawk out there.
Yeah, let's harm it.
Okay. So I will exhaust Oru to move Riri to be on the way, Technically, it puts 2 progress on Riri, although I can't think of any reason that matters. The other thing we need to remember is that we want to get the trail tokens off of these features.
Yeah.
Before the trail goes cold. But anyway, okay. And then I'll exhaust Riri to deal 1 harm to a being in the same area as his companion. So that'll be 1 harm to the puffer crawler.
It's nice that you can do all that without testing.
Yeah, so none of that was a turn. Then I could... What's the deal with your raccoon?
I'm realizing now it's just going to steal my 2 gear. Just watch. I shouldn't have bothered with this.
Yeah, I can probably just get that off the table unless you
No, please. Get it off the
wanted to
table.
try to manipulate wind to clear it to get the free ranger discard.
No.
But because I don't have any, I can't take advantage of it. But
You got it. Do it.
okay, I will do it. I'm gonna throw all my spirit into this, which is 3, and yeah, I have nothing in my within reach of me, so no fatigue. Okay, so 3, and even 3, so that doesn't quite do it, but don't worry. Oh wait, yeah, no, perfect day doesn't help. From the crest symbol, I do suffer fatigue from our quest. The puffer crawler says if this being is attached to your roll, suffer 1 injury. If it's not attached, attach it to your roll. So I'm puffed.
You're puffed. Can we interact with that?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's not within reach of you. It's like
Right.
behind within reach of you. Like, are we going through these cards? Like, if in theory there was an enemy here, like.
That's a good question. It's no longer like even in any of the areas that you're allowed to interact with. Yeah, maybe not.
Unless your role is. I don't think it is.
Maybe that's the idea, is that the person it's wrapped around is kind of who this focus test on it is for.
Mm.
It does say to peel away the tendrils, so that makes sense.
Although you don't think we'd be able to come in there and peel away your tendrils, like.
You would think. But anyway, I will just go ahead and exhaust my scepter and use the last song on it for the last progress on the raccoon. So that'll clear. I get to search my discard pile for a gear card, but none in there.
Yeah.
Okay, that was... I just did a lot of things, but that was my 1 action turn.
It's kind of interesting because now we don't have to worry about that test up here. Or that reaction. We can focus on these if we want to.
Right. Just let me get injured to all hell.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll be fine.
How'd you know? That's exactly what I was thinking. Did you resolve this? Suffer 1 fatigue?
I did.
Okay, just not sure. Do you want to check the rules for that question about this card that's attached to your roll? Or it might be
Sure.
the FAQ.
Yeah. It says some cards may attach to your roll. You can still interact with these cards. But yeah, it doesn't say anyone else can. And then it goes on to say that when interacting with other cards, this fatigues me. Like it's between me and everything else, which is intuitive. I'm glad I read that because I don't know if it would have occurred to me. But yeah, I don't think you can.
Maybe in like a description of the areas, the play areas.
Maybe. Here, why don't you go ahead?
I'm just gonna do a remember test because I'm not liking the cards in my hand. So I'm gonna commit a focus and this thoughtful. Let's see what we get. Ooh, -1. And a sun. A 1 token goes to another feature. I guess I'll put this on.
Sure.
The easy.
It's probably easier to get it off of there anyway.
If there's a flora along the way, the bear sloth goes in search of food. Move this being along the way.
Oh, yeah. Cloud Hive is flora. Oh, no, sorry, that's food. No, nothing is flora.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, the puffer crawler was.
Ah, okay.
Did you do this?
No.
What does that say again?
Choose a card from your ranger discard and put it on the top of your fatigue stack.
Cool. And then I do my successful remember. Scouting this.
I'm realizing that raccoon is really dangerous for you. Because it could just take
Yes, we were talking a minute ago about only having one copy of the conduit, and am I risking losing it? There's the risk.
There's the risk. Yep. All right. So, are we ruling that I cannot take this test or that I can?
No, you can't.
Okay.
It's in my player area.
Okay. Bummer. Now, then what will I do? I guess we want to clear this silly thing. Do we want to harm it? Probably not. We probably won't.
That's brutal. Also, this gains persistent once attached to a roll, so if we were to travel, it would come with. Yeah, I got to deal with this.
Wow. Maybe we shouldn't have come to the old growth. Whose idea was that?
Who could say?
Who could say? All right. How are we thinking we're going to clear this?
The Cloud Hive?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not my specialty. It's not a being, so pretty much don't look at me. How are you thinking we'll clear this?
It's not a being. It's a feature.
That's why
Yeah, we
I
can
said
just
I'm
traverse
useless.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, you can traverse it.
We can
yeah.
traverse it.
Sure.
I can do 2.
We haven't met any Cloud Hive swarms
I kinda
yet, but
wanna-
yeah, if you put harm on it, it adds bees to the swarms.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm actually going to do a remember test as well. Oh, no, it's a focus test. Ay. Well, I will do a remember test for 1. And then I'll hope to draw +1. Hey, that's nice. So I'll draw 2 cards. I'll scout 2 cards, rather. And... well...
Oh, damn.
I'm going to just be selfish.
My whistle that prevents injuries only prevents them from predators, which the puffer collar is not. This thing is wrapped around me, slowly eating me alive, yet it's not a predator. I don't get it.
Okay, that's it.
It's predating on me. That's the word I was looking for.
I'm actually gonna try to do an avoid test on this guy. So I'll spend my 2 awareness and commit this extra adaptable multi-tool to be at 3.
Cool.
And awareness is 0, so that's a success. I get to exhaust the dozing bear sloth and then do all these suns. So
Yeah, so move a trail token from one feature to another.
that's great.
You can put a card from your discard into your fatigue stack. Move this feature. Move the Tenebrae in front of someone.
That's nice because right now it's got this effect that's harming us from progressing on towards this.
That's true. Yeah. You can throw it in front of me. I'm focused on things that are closer than that right now. So, and if there are no Cloud Hive swarms in play, search the path, discard, and deck for the next one.
Okay. So when we do this, do we discard and then do we shuffle these back in? Because
No.
normally when you search, you shuffle at the end, right?
Yeah, but I
Shuffle
don't think you would
everything
shuffle
in
the
the deck.
discard pile
Yeah.
back in. Yeah.
Just checking. Wow, they're all the way at the bottom.
Ooh, that's
And so that's going to go near you.
an intimidating looking bee.
It starts with 1 B on it.
Boy.
We'll make them...
Okay.
Its presence is equal to the number of bees.
Oh, wow. At the refresh phase, it just adds 1 B.
Oh wow.
But it only takes 1 harm to kill it while it's still
Yeah,
small.
where are your darts, Drew?
You can add a maximum of 1 harm per test to the swarm.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
X is equal to the number of bees on the swarm. Wow. Wow, this is so interesting. If X is greater than or equal to your fit aspect, exhaust the swarm and suffer an injury.
Oh. Yes, I have 1 fit. Thank you for noticing.
Oh, that's funny. That's cool.
Is it funny? Is it?
Yeah. It took me a minute, but yeah, I think it
Had to think it through, but you.
All right, well, it looks like I'm the only one who's able to, do anything of value here. So, I am going to traverse this cloud hive for 2. I will not contribute any symbols.
I'll give you one with the boundary sensor.
Okay, thank you. And so, 0. So we're at 3. So we'll throw 3 progress on there.
And 1 extra.
And 1 extra because it's a mountain.
Oh, yeah.
This
Except-
evens out,
but
right?
then we
Oh,
remove-
well,
no,
the
that says
trail
remove
grows
a
cold,
trail
remove a
marker.
trail token for the
Oh,
feature.
that's
Yeah,
right.
so that's annoying.
But
That is annoying. But, you know, what can you do? Done.
I'm happy to try to clear this.
Yeah, please.
Now. So we just need 2 more.
The bee will fatigue you for 1.
Bee will fatigue me. That's fine. I'll just spend.
You have so much fitness.
I do.
You're so good at walking.
I'll spend all 3.
Okay.
Just be safe.
Plus 1.
More.
That'll do it. So we're up to 6 out of a necessary 8 trail tokens for the mission, and the cloud hive is cleared.
So then this
Good work.
sun's irrelevant. The sun, I will do that.
Oh, yeah.
And then I will take a fatigue from the bees. And that's it.
Okay. Challenge deck shuffles.
Just because I think we will eventually be traveling on this trail, I'll exhaust this to add 1 progress here. Because that is a trail.
Okay.
Wait, actually,
Don't do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, don't do that just yet.
Sure. You got it.
Besides, don't you want to just like smack a bee with your staff? I guess that.
I can
guess
still do it.
Exhaust.
But I don't have
doesn't
any
mean you
fitness
can't, yeah.
energy. So.
Mm.
Didn't I spend this to do... Oh no, remember is a blue test. So what is this green test? Oh, it's a void.
Okay. This puffer crawler. I wish I could scout the challenge deck right now. I have... Never mind. For some reason I thought I had the icon to make it 2 effort, but I don't even, so... why don't I guess I don't actually have that much to do. It might be time for me to rest. Yeah, okay. So I'll rest. When I do the novice, when I do rest with a focus in my, when I do rest with a focus in my energy pool, I get to scout 1 challenge card. So we've got +1 fitness, -1 focus with a crest on it coming up.
Do you want to use that
Actually,
+1 fitness?
is anyone doing a fitness test? No? Should I just bottom that card?
Well, I think he might traverse this location.
no.
He doesn't have any
I'm gonna-
energy.
no, I'm
unless he
gonna-
swaps
Yeah,
it.
I'm just
Alright.
gonna play a card. So.
So that's fine.
I think I'll bottom that card.
Okay. I'm thinking about taking this awareness test.
Oh yeah, please do.
To survey cards.
So what I'm going to do before you add that progress there is I'm going to spend a use there, make this spirit energy fitness, and then play trail markers here for
Ooh,
1 fitness.
what's that do again?
So it makes it a trail. It already was, but every time progress is added, you add 1 additional.
Okay, so I will now do this and add 2.
Oh yeah, nice.
Good combo.
And that's your hiking save. Don't forget to say the names of cards.
That's the roll and
Yeah,
hiking
you use it,
save.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I've rested. So don't look at me.
I was thinking about, do we need... I don't know if we need to draw an extra path card. Maybe.
I mean, we're about to draw 3.
Yeah, so maybe I won't bother scouting, because, like, who cares? Alright, I guess I'll stop there.
I will rest as well.
Okay. Then we're not traveling, so we'll ready up.
Ooh. Would you like to draw first from here?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Oh, and
Oh, I met Ren Kobo.
is this our second time refreshing or our third?
This is only our second time refreshing because the other round was cut short.
Yeah.
Ren Kobo is the trader, right?
Yep.
That we traded with last time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if we want to just get a measly 16 progress on him, and then it's everything else, we could consider trading again.
That was a lot of work.
It was.
I forgot that.
Yeah.
I've drawn a bear sloth.
I've drawn rotting dolewood. This
Ooh.
is a feature obstacle. Goes on the way.
Okay, it'll get 2 trail tokens, which is enough to complete the search.
If you clear this with harm, you discard every flora in play, including your puffer crawler.
Whoa!
But then each ranger suffers fatigue equal to 2 plus the combined presence of all flora discarded this way.
Whoa.
So that would be 4. Just 4 right now.
Yeah, that's expensive. Plus, do we have very many ways to deal harm to a feature right now?
Only I've drawn my shovel.
Yeah, so,
I don't know. I mean, how are you going to get rid of this? Do you have a plan?
probably connect with it.
Okay. It's pretty expensive, but yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, but
So this
it is what it is.
As it stands, this finishes our search mission.
Right.
So ideally, we want to
Do it in one test.
do it in one without it moving, right?
Yeah. You know what I'm realizing is we don't have chat because maybe we should have set this out.
You didn't promote it?
Yeah. Do you want to send me the link and I'll do it now?
That's fine. We're midday. I mean, if we're gonna play another day tonight, we can do it then.
All right.
The sheepdog moves a being. What I'm wondering is, can I move the being that's attached to me, like detach it from myself that way?
I'm gonna say no.
Why
Makes
not?
No sense at all.
It doesn't make sense for the sheepdog to be able to rip this tendrils off of me.
No.
You're looking at the campaign log, so that's not going to help.
You're right. This is probably in the FAQ.
It might be.
Can Oru detach things?
Because
Can Oru move attached cards?
yeah, I don't think that attach.
I don't know. Obviously, that search did no good whatsoever. Earthborne FAQ.
It says you can still interact with these cards.
But it's like it's attached to you. Do you know what I mean? Like, can you move an attached card?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it truly does not say in the attachment section.
That's weird.
The move section just says the card is moved to a different area than the one in which it currently sits. If an area isn't specified, you can choose to move it either along the way or within reach of a ranger of your choice. So, unless there's something in the FAQ saying I can't do it, everything about the rulebook seems to say I can.
Just want to.
Do you know cards attached to your roll fatigue you when you interact with your own gear?
Davey in the chat does say Oru can't move cards that are attached to other cards. Okay, I mean that's fine. I definitely didn't see anything to that effect in the rulebook, which is annoying. Oh wait, you were just seeing a thing that mentions puffer crawler.
Do cards attached to my roll fatigue me when I interact with my equipped gear? Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Thanks, Davey. That's intuitive to me, but I guess I don't know. I think it's more likely that I could interact with this than that you could detach it with Oru. Because I'm at least going over there.
It also the other thing it says is when something's attached to your roll to resolve its challenge effects as if it was within reach, but it still doesn't say anything that breaks the rule saying you can't interact with my player area, which my roll is definitely in.
Yeah.
Resolving effects as if it were within reach would, to me, that's for like if the result of an effect says, challenge effects. Never mind. So that's not even.
That's not tests.
That's the icons. Yeah.
So maybe do you have an answer for this, Davey? Am I allowed to interact with this card that's attached to Brandon's roll? Because if so, that would be kind of cool.
Anyway, it's fine. I'm gonna just connect the hell out of it. Actually, before I spend spirit energy, I'm going to.
I would really like to harm it because it would fuel my tea kit. So maybe let's see if there's an answer to that question.
I mean, is it just to fuel your tea?
My tea's really good. I can exhaust it, and that ranger gains 1 energy of any type.
Yeah, but what are you spending to damage it?
Energy. No, but then I'm saving your spirit energy. Plus, this is wild.
Are you gonna kill it? If not, then this doesn't accomplish anything. Really?
Yeah, it's a focus test.
Oh, you want to do the focus that's printed on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, that seems to me like clearly you can't. Just like you can't do the focus test that's on my gear.
But I can do
it's in my player area.
Test on your dog.
Yes, because that's within reach.
Oh, this is within reach.
Beings are always within reach.
These are not within reach. This is down here.
Yep.
Okay, that's helpful. Okay, that's fine then.
Except that's where my
That's
other
fine.
things go.
That's fine. Okay. All right, then do your thing. Do
Okay.
your thing.
I will start by scouting the challenge deck. I'm looking for some plus spirit. That's minus spirit, so I won't bottom that. And then I guess I'm flying blind, but I'll do it anyway. I will spend 2 spirit and versatile, a connection icon. So I'm going in with 3 effort to connect with the puffer crawler. I would love a mountain symbol to add +1 progress. Let's see. Yeah. 3 effort becomes 3 progress. Then the mountain challenge symbol is an additional progress. Remove a trail token from a feature. And that's it.
That's garbage.
Yeah,
Other
that's too bad.
rangers can't do the test on the puffer crawler, but if you have a card that can target it, that works. E.g. Nature's Abundance, right? Okay, that makes sense. So I could help you with this card.
You could, but I got this.
All right.
I guess that was my action now, so I'll finish getting this another time.
Brandon removed that.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Sorry for taking a test.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Davey in the chat says other rangers can't do the test on the puffer crawler, but if you have a card that can target it, that works.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well.
Anyway, it's without question that I have this under control. So
That's fine. In that case, I will just play Hidden Trail so we can get working on it.
okay.
Now, I don't know if this goes along the way or within reach of me. I assume within reach.
It should go within reach, I think, unless it says
It doesn't say either way.
otherwise.
Yeah.
It has presence, so I assume it doesn't go. It's not in your play area, and the rest of us can interact with it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Okay.
So we just need 9 on this plus another 12 on that, and then we're set.
Set and to get to the spire,
Set
right?
to get to the
So
spire.
the other thing we want to do is finish this mission.
Yeah.
Okay. The my next trick will be to have Oru take a bite out of the puffer crawler. As far as I can tell, just because I can't do the move of being part of this doesn't mean I can't do it and add progress.
I do think that doing that, you have to take this 2 fatigue.
No, you only take fatigue on tests.
No, remember if you interact with your own gear,
That would be if I was doing a test on it.
Interact means test?
There's no fatigue step on something like exhausting a card. The rules don't allow for that, so I think that's pretty clear.
Okay.
And then lastly, I'm going to spend this last spirit to play Healing Touch to discard a harm from a being to add 3 progress to it. So that will clear it. Now let's get out of here before we find another one. Okay.
I'm gonna do a basic remember test. Just commit to focus. And it's a -1 with mountains. So remove 1 trail or 1 feature. Okay, so this is no longer useful. And if this predator is along the way, nope.
These trails go cold fast.
We've been drawing a lot of mountains.
Yeah.
Alright, so I get to scout 1. Not finding what I need.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hidden Trail gets the 2 trail tokens.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So in theory, we could have lost, but I think it makes more sense to do this.
Yeah, since we were already down to only 1 on the Dolewood.
Yeah. I mean, alternatively, this does take 9 to clear, and that only takes 4.
Yeah, but we'd only get 1.
But if we get a sun test, we'll move 1 from here to there. If we get a sun icon.
That makes sense then, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm all set to finish this off once it gets 2 on there.
Okay, yeah. I mean, if we want to do that, that's fine.
Okay, so I will then traverse this, and I'll try not to finish it. So I'll just do 2 fitness towards it. I'll use my roll to dodge the spare slot, so I don't have to take that fatigue. +1 is 3,
Nice.
and the sun icon.
Perfect.
So we'll move this over to here. And then actually I can just do it because I can just exhaust. Oh, no, that's not a trail. Never mind. Okay.
And the grove has a sun icon.
And the grove has a sun icon.
The grove.
Oh, sorry. Yes, thank you. Choose a card and add it to the top of your fatigue stack. Done. And then the bear. But I dodged the bear, so I assume that this doesn't trigger.
Yeah, I think if you dodge it, it's not active.
Right. Good deal.
Okay. Why don't I go then?
Go for it.
And try to finish it off. I take some fatigue from these guys.
So this is
That's okay.
interesting. Okay. So that clear effect on this. Oh, it's only if you clear it with harm. Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was like, it's just going to happen. We're going to take that fatigue, but only if we go the harm route. Okay.
Alright, so I just need 1 exactly.
Cards are still active if you dodge
yeah,
them.
in the chat, Davey says cards are still active if you dodge
So,
them. So
if there's a flora along the way, which there is, this will move along the way.
the dozing bear sloth. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to commit 1 fitness and determined, so this gains 2 icons, so it puts me at 3.
Perfect.
And we're going to -1, but that is still enough to finish it.
Okay.
Right. So we resolve the test first.
Yeah, so it's got progress. It's cleared. Any mountain effects?
There's that one, which would have happened. It adds 1 more progress.
The predator is along the way. I suffer 1 fatigue. And this one is not on the way.
You feel a large presence looming over you, but it's just a cute little bear sloth in the trees.
And I take 4
Oh,
more
that doesn't
fatigue.
seem so bad.
Oof.
But I think it was
Wow.
worth it.
Wow.
Just get it done.
Why
So
did you
now
take
we're-
4 more fatigue, sir?
I have these things in
Oh,
my
right. Jeez. And the bees are stacking up too.
I'm ready to run, and these bees are after me.
Damn. Okay. Well,
Well,
we've completed the search, right?
Yeah.
So read entry 1.45.
Drew, I think you've earned this for all the fatigue. 1.45A or something.
Okay. Search one, yep. Oh, interesting. It's only been 0 to 1 days since we started this mission, right? Or how did we
We started on day 2, and it's day 3. So yes.
Okay. The signs of Lun's passage lead you to an overlook. From there, you notice a light blinking below. You descend the slope and find Lun resting against a tree, signaling to you with sunlight reflected off of a small mirror. On his other arm is a crude sling. "Thank the valley," he says. "Am I glad to see you?" Search the path deck for the next predator and put it into play within reach of a ranger of your choice.
Oh man, he's cornered.
Seems that way.
Yeah.
Who wants another cloud hive swarm?
I'll take this one.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. It's got 1 bee. It's a swarm of 1.
After you give Lun some first aid, a little color returns to his face. "I feel a bit foolish," he admits. "I've been tracking a biomeld, not like any I've seen before. A few days ago, I spotted it through the trees. Big one. Looked dangerous, so I went after it, running so fast that I tripped and fell down the slope. Complete the Search Lun mission and gain the Rescue Lun mission.
Oh,
Put Lun..."
search and rescue. That makes sense.
Yep.
It's the back of the search card, too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice. Put Lun Outpost Tender into play within reach of a ranger of your choice. Attach the rescue card to him. Do not read his entry.
I assume that's a valley card. Does it specify where to find him?
I think he has a valley card.
Yeah. And then
No.
Unless he's in here? No.
it just says you have to get Lun to a ranger station in one piece.
Is he? I guess I'll look through the pivotal location cards then for him. Like
No,
that's the
we
only other
must
place
have-
he could be,
we
right?
must have misplaced him at some point.
You think we set him aside?
I think so.
Hmm.
Because that's what you're supposed to do.
Oh,
You're supposed to
wait.
attach it to the
They're
mission.
not Valley. I also should check general cards. He might just be a general card. No, he's not.
While you're looking, I'll just say that this says start of day 1.47, so we have to finish this today.
I did set it aside.
This says... Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. What?
The subject of the mission... So it says start of day, read 1.47, so I guess that's tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
The subject of this mission gains persistent.
Okay.
When the subject of this mission is cleared, resolve the following effects instead. If they clear with harm, they worsen and you're forced to stop for the day. If you clear them with progress, this being cannot be cleared with progress, ignore that effect. Then it says, if you arrive at a ranger station, read 1.46. Spire is a ranger station, right?
How would we know?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I thought... Didn't
the
you
specific
say that all
locations on the
specific
map.
locations are ranger
Yeah.
stations?
I think I speculated it. I don't know that. I haven't looked at them. I don't know that for sure. They're pivotal locations.
Yeah.
Don't look at the chat. I don't really want that kind of info from the chat.
So do you think we should just go back to Lone Tree then?
It seems like the safest bet. Or we could gamble on Spire having it and keep pushing forward.
Yeah,
Where's the map? Yeah.
Let's look at that.
Sure.
Because Drew's pretty fatigued.
Yeah, I can see some fatigue here.
Yeah, so we're here in the Ancestors' Grove, so we're just a regular move to Lone Tree Station, or the double move to Spire. I mean, Spire is a village. It seems like a reasonable expectation that there's a ranger station there, but I do not know that for a fact. It also would make sense that if this is the typical thing for like every rescue mission works the same way, that the pivotal location in the damn center of the map would qualify.
You'd think that any pivotal location
Right.
would.
Yeah.
Although
this
I mean,
is the only
again,
one that's
like,
called station, right?
Well, this is Outpost though.
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, this is like, I feel like the Marsh of Rebirth is probably not a ranger
Yeah,
station.
nor the Fractured Wall, probably.
The Meadow,
But-
I mean, just Meadow.
Meadow is the name of a village, also. So,
Oh, yeah,
so
that's
it
right. Then
yeah.
again, like you'd think this archaeological outpost would be a ranger station.
Maybe it is.
Right. We don't
Yeah.
really know. So one thing to think about is if we travel to Spire and we're wrong, where would I guess Crossroads Station is where we'd head next? 'Cause that
Yeah,
has
if we have
station
time,
in
we could try that. Yeah.
So we could try and do that.
Yeah.
Or we could go back to Lone Tree. But I feel like we should push.
I think we push ahead.
Yeah.
Let's take a risk.
Okay. Sounds good to me. I feel like Crossroads Station is almost definitely a ranger station. Like even though it's not a pivotal location,
yeah.
it just seems like it's got station in the title.
One of those funny things that's a limitation of playing an open game like this in this type of format is like in a RPG or something with a DM, this character would know where he wants to go.
Yeah.
You would never be in a situation where like, where should we take this person we rescue? It's kind of a silly, like conceptually situation, but it is what it is.
I mean, we can theme it. We can say, he's like he just fainted. We just got to get him somewhere that'll take care of him.
Sure. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, I mean, I definitely read that Spire is like a thriving village, so it seems.
It seems likely. So,
Seems likely.
what does it say to do with this card? Sorry, I missed that part. Does he come here? Because he could be harmed.
I don't know. Didn't you read it?
It attaches to him, I believe.
To the mission?
Well, he goes in front of someone,
Oh, okay.
I think.
I guess me because I took the B.
It might have just been. Oh, yeah. I don't know. You can double check.
Where was this?
1.45.
1. Yeah, put it into play within reach of a ranger of your choice. It could be anyone. Attach the rescue card to him.
I don't have to take him. I don't feel at all. I mean, in fact, maybe it makes sense for Brandon to take him.
Yeah, you
because
like talking to people.
Yeah, although you can't clear him,
You can't,
so there's
but-
no reason to.
At the same time, if we're going to be testing for these traverse tests, we maybe just don't. Maybe you don't want to test as much.
Oh wow! If we were at the Northern Outpost, he would help us clean it.
Yeah, that's kind of fun. Also, you have this sun effect in front of you with Renkobo that says add one to the one progress to the location, which we're ultimately going to need to do. So maybe you want to move him with your dog over to one of us who's taking the traverse tests.
I mean, it just does it on a sun.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Okay. Whose turn was that? That was Drew, right?
That was Drew.
Who traversed the obstacle, and that kicked off that whole series of events. So.
Yep.
All right. Now what?
Do you have more trail markers, Drew?
No, not in hand.
I think I'll probably just exhaust this really quick to add 2 progress up there really fast.
Exhaust what?
My hiking stave.
Cool. Let's see. I'm trying to scan all these. Oh wait, where's the mission card? Where did that go?
The mission card's
Yeah.
attached to him.
Oh, well, let's not cover all of its challenge and stuff. Or I guess.
That's what I was leaving the challenge open, but whatever.
Yeah. I think.
Because I think this is actually attached to him, so it only affects you. Because it says attach the rescue card to Lon.
Oh, it does?
Yes.
Oh, weird. Okay. So this is no longer it's in the surroundings or whatever it's called when it's up
Right,
there?
exactly.
Oh, that's odd. Okay.
That's why, right.
Yeah.
And he'll pull out more predators.
Great.
That's why
Okay.
I was thinking.
Oh, I see. I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
So I just want to minimize the tests I'm taking.
Well, because you're not as capable of traversing. That's what
Yeah.
I was thinking.
Sure. Okay. I don't have much to do. I might just do a remember test. I guess I'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to spend 1 focus on it. Except we were just saying shouldn't do tests because it's going to spawn more predators. Yes, I might be resting.
I guess, I can also take this. I don't mind. Because
It's
when I
fine,
interact
like-
with this trail, this won't... Oh, no, this will still be
Yeah.
active. It's up to you. Because I've already used my fitness this turn, so...
No, it's fine. I can take it.
All right.
But your turn.
Yeah. I don't have much to do right now. I can connect, but...
We can just rest.
I think Drew's still got his fitness.
Yeah, I have these guys in front of me. I can avoid one of them. So.
Well, I'll just rest now, which means you can go again. And I get to...
I can also avoid one of them with my awareness.
Ooh, that would be helpful.
I'm
And
resting-
I can dump a bunch into this hidden trail.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to rest with focus in my energy pool so I can scout a challenge card. It's a +1 focus.
But we want awareness right now.
Yeah.
Damn.
Plus, it's
Why did you want awareness here?
We're
Because
trying
we're
to
gonna
avoid
evade
these
these.
things.
Oh,
So just
so-
get exhausted.
Yeah, -2 awareness. Probably not what you want then. Okay. Then it's bottomed.
So, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
It doesn't really matter. Actually, yeah, I'll go. I'm gonna use my adaptable multi-tool, make the spirit into awareness, and then I'll spend all 3 to try to avoid, I guess, this dozing bear sloth.
Okay.
Cool. We got it with 0.
Then you gotta...
So sun effects. I can put that on top of my fatigue,
This won't do anything.
and that's
Yes,
it.
that won't bother.
Okay.
You have so much fatigue. Which, if you...
So I'll do the same.
If anyone hasn't read the crest effect on these bear sloths, they injure you if you have 4 or more fatigue. So watch out for this. I'm at 3 fatigue, so I'm okay at the moment.
When in the testing order do you take fatigue?
It's before you draw
Before
the
you draw
challenge
the challenge card, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna take 1 fatigue right now for this, and then I will draw a sun. So I succeeded.
You were doing what?
That. I was evading this
Oh,
Cloudhouse
okay.
Swarm for Drew. I took a fatigue off of that, and then the sun says choose a card from here. So I'll take this one and put it in my fatigue stack. Oh, that's kind of dangerous. You don't really have a choice. You have to do this, but that
Yeah.
makes this more lethal.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
That's it for me.
Okay. I will try to clear this hidden trail. So I'm gonna commit 2 fitness and 2 striders
Wow.
Whoa!
and a boundary sensor.
Striders,
Jesus.
what exactly?
So it is only used interacting with a trail, which the hidden trail is. Which is 3 icons.
Okay.
So
So you have 8
I'm at
effort?
9 with the boundary sensor.
That's a good amount.
So
-1.
Damn.
Oh, so we're only putting 8 on it?
Oh no!
Oh, wait.
Extra one.
The mountain symbol adds the 9, so that clears it.
So that clears this, which attaches this to the current location.
Great.
All right, so we will double travel when and if we do travel.
Right. Once we...
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready to rest now.
I will also rest.
All right, then we're not traveling yet, so we'll refresh.
So this B will go up to 2.
Yeah, my B's at 3. Don't want that.
Draw a card. And then we're going to draw
Path cards.
path cards.
Mine is Hanging Cherry Moss.
Ooh.
This is a flora and food feature. As a fitness test, you can climb up to reach the sweetest of the insect-luring fruit to add a harm to this feature, discard a token from an insect in play,
Ooh.
and soothe 1 fatigue. And yeah.
So we can reduce the size of these swarms. Well, I've drawn another rotting dolewood, so this is an obstacle to our eventual travel.
Great. And I have a Dolewood Canopy,
Ooh.
which is another feature. While your ranger token is on this feature, treat each card within reach as exhausted, but you cannot add progress to features or the location.
Interesting.
Oh.
So you climb up
So
in a tree.
Yeah.
That makes sense thematically.
How do you get your ranger token on it?
It's a fitness reason test. Climb 2. To climb the towering trees to get your bearings.
Okay.
Or you remove it from the feature. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, to go up or to go down.
And if you fail...
Oh yeah, so as a sun effect, you can remove your token because it's stopping you from adding progress to things.
Oh, gosh.
Treat each card
Interesting.
within reach as exhausted, so who cares? I mean, you care.
We are very close to shuffling the path deck and
Feeling a little
and
overrun.
getting
We also
some scary
should
stuff
flip
back
over
out of there.
Perfect day. That's
Oh
our
yeah.
third refresh, so
Yep.
we're at the midday sun.
So now we can use the focus test on it to locate shade to wait out the blaring sun to add clouds to it, but until it gets 3 clouds and flips back over, now sun fatigues.
Yeah.
If I were to take a test right now, I would have 9 sun effects affect me.
Wow.
That's
So does that mean that you
a
don't get a token on your scepter? Or?
I think that yeah.
I think the scepter's dead for a while.
No, it's anytime either 0 or 9 or more challenge
or
effects.
9 or more.
Right.
Yeah.
that's right.
I feel like
Wow.
it's the scepter of harmony. I feel like that's another representation of harmony is when everything happens at once, right?
Sure. Okay, so I can really quickly. I can just exhaust this stave to add 2 more progress to this. So we're at 6 of the 12 that we need.
Yeah.
Thanks, Orlin Hiking Stave. You really did a lot of work there. But other than that, I feel like we're in trouble.
We have to clear this.
We do have to clear that.
Well, you've been looking for a chance to get some tea, and it would clear some of the bees if you interacted with the hanging cherry moss some, Jordan.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's a
Climb up it.
A fitness
add
test.
one harm.
It's just a basic 1 succeeds. It'll harm the feature. Discard a token from an insect in play and soothe the fatigue.
Interesting.
Although it's using your fitness energy on something that is not traversing us. So
Yeah,
don't
but then
know.
I can just get more fitness energy with at least 1 off of this.
it's true. Do the swarms clear if there's what am I trying to say? I've got to think their harm threshold is equal to the number of tokens. So
Yeah.
if you removed all the tokens, it would clear because it's 0 out of 0 harm.
I think that's probably
That
right.
makes sense to me. And flavorfully, it makes sense that there's no bees left. Card
Yeah.
goes away.
Yeah. But right now, it's already going to cause me an injury if X is greater than or equal to your fit aspect. My fit aspect is 2.
Just
So-
don't draw a crest.
That's true. Thank you.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, this is also going to the dozing bear sloth. You have 4 more fatigue, right? So that would also injure you on a crest.
so I really don't want to draw.
Yeah,
this.
we're actually we're a little fucked.
I think we're okay. We're okay. All we need is to add
I mean-
another 6 progress.
I mean, as the person who's been sitting here saying like this game is easy and boring, like I'm having a good time.
Great.
As a
glad.
result,
I'm glad.
but also holy shit.
Just imagine if like some big quest came in on day 4 and really threw us for a loop.
I don't even want to think about it right now.
I do have something that
Or
might.
if the weather got worse.
Oh my god. Which that'll also happen tomorrow.
I do have something that might help with this.
I mean, okay, yeah.
If that would help you.
No, I mean,
can only do 1 harm at a time, but
yeah. I think
I can also get those away from you. Like my dog can move a being, so I can pull some bees onto me. If I'm just trying to sit here with all the challenge icons piled on me so that you can more safely take tests.
I mean, if we're gonna move,
I can also just dodge it, so I'm not. I can do at least 1 test just dodging.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Plan then.
And I can also evade.
I mean, Drew's has 3 bees on it, and he also has the most fatigue. I was gonna say the smallest deck. Is that also true? It may or may not be. But the yeah. So maybe it seems like I should pull his bee.
Yeah.
Honestly, I could. Oh no! If I put it along the way, then it just fatigues us all, huh? So. Oh no! It doesn't fatigue us. It would. Its crest would injure us though. So. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Before I pile even more stuff on me, is there anything I want to do?
I might just. Oh yeah, it's so annoying. This stupid hiking stave, while very good for that purpose, can't harm features. It can only harm beings. That's why I need the stupid trowel so badly. So maybe I'll look for that. Does that make sense?
I definitely want a predator on. Dozing Bear Sloth is an active predator for me, huh? I'm like, also, if I pull a bee onto me, then Lund no longer summons them, right? But as long as there's a predator along the way, then that
that's true.
Works.
Although obviously he's only got 3 health, and every crest you draw is a harm on him. No, it's harm equal to that predator's presence.
Ooh. Well, we can put him on the merchant first.
Well, yeah, but if there's 2, if you have the bees and the bear sloth, then you'll do 1. And then 2.
That's scary. I mean, yeah, I think probably the play though is just to move one of those bee swarms onto me and then rest more or less.
Go for it.
I mean, it's not even an action, so I think. Because Drew, you're our biggest traverser, and you also have the biggest bees, so I think I will move your 3 bee swarm within reach of me. That does put 2 progress on it. And like I could attempt to ready Oru by petting her and incur the wrath of all these cards, but probably not worth it, and you can deal with your bee some other way? Yeah. Avoid it or something?
I'm going to start by trying to find my trowel.
Okay.
I think it's worth it, right, to do harm to this?
Probably.
Is that how we're gonna? Is that how we're ultimately gonna clear it? Oh, also, if we clear that with harm, then we discard all the flora from play and all take a lot of fatigue. Well, the cherry moss actually has no presence.
So it would just be 3.
3 plus 2, so we would all take 5 fatigue.
5 fatigue is a lot. Yeah, that's true.
Oh wait, no, it won't count itself. So it's 2 plus 1. 3 each.
So 3. I mean, the thing is, even if I get my trowel, I guess it's going to cost me my 2 fitness, which is what I would use to harm the thing. I don't know, maybe it's not worth it. Maybe it's
Yeah, it seems like we just want to traverse that thing. Like, ultimately, even if it, like, we said we wanted to finish the rescue mission and try to make it to Spire today, if you two can just take however much fatigue you need to run past those, traverse the obstacle and the location, we accomplish both, assuming the Spire is a ranger station.
Right. I mean, I'm fine with that. I can't probably do 4 I mean, I have no icon, so I can do 2 to this, or I can do 2 plus to that. I don't know if you can clear this.
You can't interact past it.
No, I know. I'm saying one of us is going to deal with this. I'm wondering if you think you can deal with this in one go, then I'll move on to that.
Yeah. I mean, it would help if we could scout the top of the deck. Do you still have that?
Oh yeah, I can scout a challenge card. Okay. Why not? It is plus spirit, minus focus.
And it's a mountain, so it gives you... Oh, no, we're no longer in the perfect day.
Yeah.
Do
we like this, or should I just bottom it? But then we're back to uncertain.
But then, yeah, we don't know. I think it's fine to just take an even test. I can do it with 3 energy and a boundary sensor.
Okay.
Or I guess I'll do 2 energy, a boundary sensor, and commit this card.
And you're traversing the rotting Dolewood?
Actually,
yeah.
No, I'm gonna use 3 energy. Yes, to traverse there. So I take 2 fatigue through the dozing bear sloth. And then draw this card, putting 4 progress. That clears this.
And then you suffer 1 more fatigue from that thing.
Okay.
Damn. I just realized I should have used that known mountain symbol to get into the canopy, treating all the cards in front of me as if they're exhausted. Then I could do things like pet the dog.
Oh.
But when I don't know what the symbol is on top, it's a huge risk to even take that test.
That's interesting.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That's interesting.
Yep.
That's cool.
Should have thought of that.
Yeah.
We even spent kind of a long time thinking about what our next one would be
We did.
and still didn't get there.
All right, so I'll traverse this Ancestor's Grove with 2 fitness, and I'll exhaust to dodge this Cloud Swarm to avoid that 2 fatigue.
Okay.
But I do still suffer this 3 fatigue,
You would.
which is a pain in the ass, but I'll take it. So here's 3.
It's fine with 3 fatigue.
2, 3.
You're about to traverse for 1 million.
And then I'm traversing
Jeez,
for
this one
2.
needs 16 progress, so we still
No,
need 10 on
12,
there?
12.
Oh, I can't do math.
0. And I did get a sun.
Luckily, I don't use math in my day job.
So I'll add 3 there. Because
Nice.
of this.
Because of the
Because
trail
of the
markers,
trail
yeah.
markers. And then the sun effect means I suffer an additional fatigue. A ranger may remove if there's flora along the way. Okay, that's
There is Dolewood Canopy. Oh, but that just moves the
It just moves that
along
there,
the way.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so we have 9 out of 12 progress on there. Drew?
I think I can do it.
Do it.
I'm gonna push. So I'm gonna play an Infusion Canteen for 1 focus.
Do you want me to evade this before you go?
Sure. Yeah, I'm setting up for my traverse, so you can do that after I do this.
Yep.
So this has 3 uses. The Infusion Canteen, I'll just exhaust 1 right now to gain fitness.
Okay, so I will avoid that. Oh wow, I'm actually risking suffering 2 injuries. Because if there's a crest that comes out, I'm going to suffer 2 injuries. So maybe I don't avoid that for you? How do you feel? I can do it. What happens if you have 2 injuries? If you have 3, the day ends?
If you, 3 injuries ends the day, yeah.
3 injuries ends the day. So I can take 2
And you get a malady in your deck.
I don't want that. but 2 injuries doesn't give you anything, right?
Right.
So I could do it and avoid that if you need it.
I mean, it's not... Either way, we're kind of trying to end the day, like, right
Pretty
after this, right? So it's
Yeah,
up to
I
you.
guess
I do have enough in my stack to take 5 more fatigue.
The ideal will be we arrive at Spire and still are able to traverse that to camp at the end of the day, so we can actually access the rewards and things we've gotten. To me, that's kind of the goal at this point.
Okay.
So try not to burn your entire deck. I mean,
So I'll do it. I'll
Okay.
I'll avoid. So I'll do a 3 test. Should I do a 4?
so you're avoiding it, and then you're taking fatigue from
I'm
this one
taking
in front
2
of you.
fatigue.
Okay.
Yeah. But my deck doesn't have as little as Drew's. I don't think we're going to use this, so I'm going to commit 4 minus 1. So I do avoid that, and then it's a mountain symbol. Nothing. Suffer 1 fatigue. That's it. Did I suffer this too? I think I did.
Yeah, I think you said you did, yeah. Okay, nice.
It's less good.
Actually, well, interesting.
Yeah, I have to remember. I think I need more symbols. Unless we get a +1 off of this. So I'm just going to remember. And I'll commit this. So it's a test of 2.
+1.
Okay.
So you're scouting 3 from your deck and drawing 1?
3 cards.
And you're looking for exploration symbols, basically, for traversing?
Yeah. So I do this, and then I'll do all the sun icons.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, because it is a sun, jeez.
It's just 1 fatigue, I think. 1 fatigue and reload a fatigue.
Yeah.
From your discard.
Oh, no, and these.
Doesn't do
No,
anything.
no, those won't do anything. Yeah, okay.
Bottom all 3 of these.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Not good.
Woof.
And then 1 fatigue.
Well, I can rest to scout the top card of the challenge deck. It will be a new record resting with all full energy. But, but it's probably the play.
Yeah, we're looking for a +1. I think. Yeah, unless I can ready this somehow.
Yeah, alright, so why don't I rest? And thanks to my novice lens, when I rest with focus energy left, I can scout the top of the challenge deck. It's a -2
Oh, wow. Get that out of there.
So, unless anyone else wants to just get rid of it via a test and take advantage of +1 spirit or +1 focus, then
I could look for cards in here, but then I'm risking 2 injuries.
Why 2 injuries?
Because this would also...
Oh, because the bear sloth would also get you. Yeah. All right.
Although, actually, if I'm doing this focus test, is this accurate?
Oh, well, and you're not... We're talking about using this card, so you're not risking...
No, but with the focus... No,
yeah,
I know.
we're talking... So you're not...
Oh, you're right, so I'm not...
We're not going to draw a crest, we're going to draw a sun.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Okay, so I'll leave it on top.
Because why not? Doesn't really matter. Why? I don't even know why it's worth doing it. Whatever, I'll just do it. So I'll spend 3 focus. Hey, +1! So I'll draw
We did it.
4 of these, and the top one, of
It's
course,
reshuffles.
is my shuffle. Ugh.
You've been looking for this whole game.
And I've been looking for this whole game. Okay, and then I'll draw it. And then I'll suffer 1 fatigue for that.
Yep.
Oh, which means I should actually stack these more carefully. Because I know that's coming.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Hey, my Carbon Forge Trowel, the card that makes my deck not useless.
All right, well, Drew, that leaves you to with a completely blind deck.
Yeah. Is it worth the risk? I'm taking 3 fatigue.
I wish I could contribute
Wow.
a symbol to you.
Yeah, this is hard.
How many cards are left in your deck?
Actually, I could technically do this. I'm taking more tests, which is not great. I have about 8 cards left. 7.
Yeah,
You might have more.
3 fatigue's a lot.
1, 2, 3.
I would only suggest you take 3 fatigue to traverse if you are certain you're going to get enough for us to travel.
I mean, what are your odds? Like, are you traversing? What do you need?
I need a +1.
Oh,
yeah.
then
Yeah.
definitely not.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I did find this. It's thinning my deck. This seems not good, but I did finally find my pocketed belt pouch.
Oh, I can search for gear.
So I'll play that.
Search for a gear with explore icons on it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's got 3 uses.
I keep forgetting that
Remember,
can
if you
do.
fail a traverse test, you suffer an injury.
Yeah, that's also
Oh,
true.
yeah.
I've forgotten that because we haven't done that yet. But
Yeah.
that would be brutal.
Do you have anything left?
No, I think I'm gonna rest.
Okay, I will do this search. Yeah.
Don't draw a sun. Don't take any extra fatigue for this. Oh, there you go.
I'm +1. Cool.
All right, search for gear. Mountain is, you suffer a fatigue from the dozing bear sloth.
Yep.
If this predator is along the way, you feel a large presence looming over you. Suffer 1 fatigue.
We're walking under the bear. Just walking under.
Yeah, it's very tiring.
It's big.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Here.
There's emotionally.
I guess it's kind of cute though.
Okay.
It's kind
Right,
of cute.
like,
It
I
actually
don't-
reminds me a lot of art from like Avatar: The Last Airbender kind of thing.
Sure, yeah,
can
yeah.
really
It does
see
look
that.
like a creature you'd see in there.
Yeah.
Actually, no, those all glow. It's not glowing.
They don't all.
Is there any creature in Avatar that doesn't? Oh, in Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
I was thinking of James Cameron's Avatar.
No.
Okay.
Which also,
Some animals glow.
There's definitely some overlap between that setting and this like giant trees.
Oh, totally.
With people living in them, all that stuff.
Oh, you're talking about Avatar, James Cameron's Avatar.
Yeah.
There's also overlap with Avatar: Lost Airbender.
If you say so. I've never seen it.
It's great.
All right, Drew did a bunch of stuff.
I'm just gonna rest.
Alrighty.
Using
Okay.
So what happens when we have to reshuffle this? Well, I guess we should go through the steps.
we reshuffle.
Ready all cards. Each ranger draws one ranger card and gains their energy back.
Yep. Ooh. Well, this would have been good to have a while ago. I guess it's probably not useful now when I don't want to take any tests. Okay, my energy was already full. Jeez.
You want to start by drawing that?
Yeah, so the final path card of the deck is another Hanging Cherry Moss, so that's pretty painless. And then we gotta reshuffle this. So it now includes that 3 fatigue,
Oh, yeah.
that 3 presence card that we got rid of.
Yeah, but what are the odds that we're going to
And the tenebrous things that...
Oh my god, that's right.
Or such
And all the
pain,
obstacles.
yeah.
I mean, the obstacles are the worst case. If we draw obstacles right now, that's going to be a pain in the
There
ass.
you go, Jordan.
Puffer crawler.
That's the one I didn't like, yeah.
obstacle.
God
Running
damn.
from wood.
Oh, wow.
You should have risked it, Drew. Just kidding.
We might die here.
Yeah.
No.
So I'm reading in chat, which means discarding your fatigue stack. When you take an injury, you get rid of your entire fatigue stack. Is that what they mean?
I think so, yeah.
Oh wow, that's brutal.
Yeah.
Oh, whenever you take an injury, you discard your entire fatigue stack?
Yeah.
It sounds like what he's saying.
Did not
That's
know
accurate?
that. Wow.
That's really terrible. Although, actually, we have no way of soothing fatigue right now, so
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, should I rest?
I was going to play my Carbon Forged Trowel, but that would be all my fitness energy, so I can't do that. I can deal with this, probably, or this. I mean, whichever way you want to go.
I can't take any more tests with this field out here.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Oh, and we should be up to 3 bees in your swarm and 4 bees in mine.
Thank you. That's a delight. That is a delight.
And a cloud over the midday sun.
Great.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can do some stuff here. Let me evade these stupid bees first. Although their presence is now 3.
Yeah, so you have to get 3 on
I
your...
don't even have, like,
Test.
I would need a +1. It's almost like we should have dealt with these bees when they only had 1 bee.
Yeah.
I mean, I could tempt fate and try to avoid them. Like, I don't think that one test going wrong will screw me. Like, the active predators will... Wait, this is a predator now, huh? No, the puffer crawl is not a predator. So it's still 2 active predators. They would do... Oh, wait, no. Never mind. These bees now, if I draw a crest, they insta-give one of the NPCs. They would do 4 harm.
Because it's 4 presence.
Actually, no, because you could resolve this and take an injury, and then this would exhaust. So then it would not be an active.
Oh.
You can resolve these in an order.
Yeah, I
Is
could
there-
exhaust it.
Wait,
mean,
they're actually not
that's
a
true.
predator? Is that
They're not.
So
Oh, they're not a predator?
Oh, no.
Oh.
So you're just going to take an injury for that.
Oh, well then
Actually, no,
here.
your fatigue stack is small.
I'm not scared of them. Then they're not a predator. I'm gonna just take your bees.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
What a team player!
What a
Or
team player.
wait, or should I be taking Drew's bear sloth?
I don't know what I'm...
They're less scary, but you have so little deck left.
Can you give me this?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have 3 compass symbols and 2 energy. And this is going to give me a +1 over here. So what's left over here? This is 3, 6, 9. So we need 3 there.
We have to clear the obstacle
need
and get
t-
3 progress on the location.
I need 2 here because I'll get +1. And I need 4 here. And I've got 5. So
Let's
that's
see.
doable-ish.
Yeah.
Should I?
Especially if you give me a +1 on one of them.
So okay, we decided I'm not scared, right?
And we can scout.
We
And
can
a
scout
sun
that.
would even put progress on the location. I think I might do something gutsy here and take a test.
Okay, have you considered
Yeah.
all the possibilities of that? I'm just wondering.
As far as I know, me taking 2 injuries is about the worst thing that can happen.
Okay, great.
Which seems fine.
Yeah,
Who's
totally.
afraid of? Who's
So
afraid of?
what test is worth the risk? I'm just wondering.
evading the bear sloth so that's 2 less fatigue you get when you traverse,
Okay.
and 1 less predator that's injuring people when they test.
You do me a bigger favor by just taking these bees, because this is 3 fatigue.
I can do both, but if I'm going to interact with along the way, I want to do it
totally.
before I add a
That makes
4
sense.
or 3
Sure.
presence to my...
That makes a lot of sense.
yeah, because I am also going to take a decent chunk of fatigue doing this.
Okay.
Um,
Just be judicious with your scouts, because we need them.
yeah, so I don't think I'm going to use one here.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 2 awareness and a conflict icon. So I'm up by 1 to avoid the bear sloth. I do take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fatigue. That's it. It's fine. And then anything but the -2, and this succeeds. It's a -1.
Oh.
But we're fine. Okay, so the dozing bear sloth is avoided. And then, sun. So, I am going to suffer a fatigue from the midday sun, throw healing touch into my fatigue stack from my discard pile at the grove. The canopy does nothing. The puffer crawler. It's not attached, so it attaches to a being of my choice. I'm just going to get it also out of along the way this way and attach it to the cloud hive swarm.
Smart.
Yeah, I don't see any harm with that. Then down to within reach of me, Lun checks for there being no active predator, which is now the case. That's right, because I avoided this.
No, but this is a sun, not a crest. Oh, you're
Yeah, I'm looking at
this.
the mission. Yeah, if there's no
Oh.
active predator. Damn, yeah, it looks like I'm
Well, wait.
searching the path deck for
There
a
wasn't
predator
one
and putting
before,
it into
because
play.
neither of these is a predator. So what was the predator
The
before?
bear sloth.
Oh, yeah.
But I
okay.
avoided it.
Oh.
I didn't necessarily think that through.
But if you draw another bear sloth, that'll go in front of you.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Kleptic Raccoon, Cloud Hive, Ronnie Dolewood. Ah, so it's just the old bloody clicker. Welp, this is actually along the way.
Nice.
This made things much worse.
Sure did.
Oh, jeez.
Ren Kobo adds a progress to the location.
Oh.
And does that? That's
two,
increased.
Yeah.
The Tenebrae has to move. Damn it. Well, let's send that in front of you.
Okay.
Wait, no, set it in front of me.
Because he
Yeah?
can't take fatigue anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then the Hanging Cherry Moss would just ready insects, but that's nothing.
I'm seeing
Okay, well, that seemed like a good idea until the puffer crawler just got replaced by a clicker. That said, I could move that in front of me.
That would be great. I think. Because
This sheepdog is... I had exhausted it earlier, but not actually used it, so that's ready. Okay, so I'll get the clicker in front of me.
okay, so if you want to scout, I can figure out whether my first test should be against the Dolewood or against the location. Although I can't do
Oh,
this against
wow.
the location.
Damn.
It's dangerous.
Right. I'm seeing a tip from chat, though. I can use my roll.
Oh, okay, I see.
I can spend an energy to add a token to a tech, which does not necessarily have to be mine.
This
so
one.
I can power up.
Nice. I love
Yeah,
that.
so
Thanks,
good,
chat.
Good tip.
That's
there.
a great tip.
So I'll just go ahead and do that.
Okay, so that makes life a lot
Yeah,
easier.
because then you don't have to deal with the tests. for
Yeah.
that one.
Okay, so in that case, do you want to scout that
Sure.
for me?
It's -1 fitness.
Okay, so I need 4 here, and I've got 2, 4, and you're going to give me 1?
Yeah.
So is it safer to just keep the -1 instead of getting a -2?
Yeah, if this isn't.
This is also
Oh no,
going to...
that's terrible. No, fuck that.
It'll injure you.
It'll injure me twice. Oh no, it'll injure me once.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose this whole fatigue stack though.
Yeah, that will exhaust the swarm, though.
Well, I'm going to dodge the swarm on this one anyway. It's annoying that they're still active even if you
Yeah.
dodge them. Why don't you bottom that,
All right.
right?
I don't know.
If you say so.
Alright, so I'll dodge this, and I'll do a 2 fitness, and I'll contribute 4 I mean, 2 more.
Yeah, but I'll give you 1.
So that's 5. Should I just contribute? This is the trowel I've been looking for the whole game. But I can guarantee the test by doing
it might be the kind of situation where you play around the -2. It might be.
Yeah.
So sad.
Yeah. Oh my god! Incredible.
Oh, I'm so glad we did it. Oh, man.
That was the only -2 in the deck, and we decided to be cautious. Wow. I almost never endorse worrying about the -2. But wow. All right, you've still got sun effects.
Yeah, so I take 1 fatigue.
Suffer fatigue. Put a card from your discard pile into your fatigue.
Oh, my shovel. What do you do?
Yeah. That I think is it.
And then I will additionally exhaust my hiking stave to add 2 more progress to the location. And so we're ready to travel.
All right. We did it.
We did it.
I can't believe we did it. This is
Wow, well played, folks. I think that means y'all can leave. Agreed, baby.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, man.
That was absurd. All right.
This game is kind of singing now. It's like we're...
Yeah. This is definitely the most fun I've had with it.
Yeah, it's awesome. All right.
Oh.
So should we... Yeah, I've got a big grin on my face. Honestly, it's like more so even than Arkham in a certain way, because this just felt like we were totally... Like there's so much going on here. It doesn't feel like there's ever quite that much. Like 10 cards out from the environment? I guess there can be.
I've seen
I only played one scenario recently, but this felt good.
Play the circle undone. You'll
Yeah.
get some cards in your threat area.
Yeah.
All right, that was great. So I think we're ready to end the round. I'm ready to rest. I don't want to risk taking any tests or anything.
Yeah,
I have a couple non-test things I can do.
Go for it.
Okay.
So I'll just do them quickly. So I'm gonna play Trail Mix, which is the gear that I searched for
I still can't
last
believe
round.
that -2.
It's crazy. So this is 2 uses. I'm gonna exhaust Infusion Canteen to gain a fitness, and then I'm gonna exhaust a Trail Mix to soothe fatigue equal to the number of fit in my energy pool. So soothe 2 fatigue.
That's really nice. Get you some cards that are not from your deck.
Yeah. And that's it for me.
Okay, I think I'll go ahead and rest. That will scout the challenge card. It's a -1 awareness +1 spirit with the sun. I'll just leave it on top and then we'll know.
Sure. Okay.
That was my rest. That was my
Already
last
rested?
turn.
I'll rest.
All right, so travel.
Yes.
You can travel 2 spaces.
Okay. Yeah, so let's get out the trusty map. I really do appreciate the unfolding the paper map every time and being like, all right, where are we?
It's fun.
That is fun. Ancestors Grove, so we're gonna go 2 paths to Spire, right?
Right.
That's the plan, and we're gonna be on a lakeshore biome there.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay. Whew. Bye. So all these cards.
I'm shaking a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was stressful for a bit.
All right. So Spire.
That's you. This clicker. Oof.
Yeah.
Dangerous clicker.
Oh, Tenebrae was also the Valley deck, or the Valley set.
Yeah.
So we had 2 features.
Oh, and that's...
Or 2, I guess.
I forgot. Where was... This was in front of me, right?
It was out in the middle, and then it moved to me, but...
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, but it's only if it's in the same area as that. Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
Okay, here is the Lakeshore set. This is going to be the entire deck because of the instructions I see on Spire.
Okay.
But we do need the Spire cards.
Is it normally not the entire deck?
No, normally you shuffle in the location-specific cards or 3 Valley cards.
Oh, I see. I see what you're
Here
saying. I was
here.
wondering if normally you take some of these out. But no. It's not.
No. I mean, unless otherwise specified, we use all of those.
Right.
Oh, those are the Valley cards.
Oh, that's the
This
Valley
is
card. Okay,
the
that makes sense.
set.
Wow, that clicker right there.
let's see. So this was that was the pivotal locations. Here's the valley cards. They can go back into the valley set. Okay. We've arrived at a ranger. Oh, no. Have we arrived at a ranger station?
Well, we have to read.
How do we know? Wait.
Does it not say?
Would a ranger station be ranger station traded? If so, Spire is not.
I think it would.
Is that how we know? Yeah. Let me look back
Check
at the lone
first-
tree.
yeah,
Yeah.
lone tree.
We'll also read the
Arriving
to Spire.
Northern Outpost. It says is ranger station traded. So it seems like Spire is not.
So what do we read when we get to Spire?
5.
5. So let's just see what this says. 5. Okay. Rising out of an island in the middle of the Silverfin, the first thing you spot is the landmark that gives the town its name. A massive gray spire at the center of the island towers over the cottages, workshops, and trade halls that make up the rest of the town. As impressive as it is, you know that it is but a protrusion of the ancient archaeology that extends deep into the roots of the valley.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, and so now we have to probably try and head one more space to that other station.
Yeah, I guess there's a place called Crossroads Station that's
Yeah.
adjacent.
Seems like that would be a station.
Yeah.
Do not add the spire set to the path deck. Shuffle it separately and set it face down next to the path deck.
That's what I've done, except for the part where I don't know where the path deck went.
This
Is
is
that what you're holding? Okay.
So we're each going to draw one path card.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I drew fresh blue kelpweed.
Beautiful.
We can heal injuries with this.
I drew a carnivorous naiad. That's not good. So this is a predator floral water feature. You cannot remove your ranger token except with this test that pulls you free. And on a sun, the ranger with the most fatigue must discard one awareness or move their ranger token to this feature. If your token is on this feature, then and the crest comes up, it injures you. It stabs you with its teeth. Okay. That's a 2 presence.
And then Spire itself takes 12 progress to traverse. It has a fitness plus explorer test that says, enter the bustling town of Spire to move your ranger token to this location and draw one card from the Spire deck. And then when you would draw one path card, if your ranger token is on this location and there are cards left in the Spire deck, you can draw a card from the Spire deck instead. So basically the features specific to Spire are their own deck that we draw from in those circumstances here.
Okay.
Okay.
So I would like to try to get my ranger token on there, I guess, because that just gives +1 to traversing. But seems like if
It's a trail, which is nice.
Oh, is it?
reasons.
Oh yeah, yeah. We go to the refresh phase now, so
Draw a card.
draw a card, gain your energy.
Ready all cards. I used this, right? Off the hiking staff.
Yeah.
But you can give me more. Yeah, interesting.
I'm going to peek again because that was the card I scouted. Okay, that was a 0 fitness test.
And now we draw even more path cards, right?
Right.
Yes, we do. So mine will be a romping Lutrinol. This ambushes, so it fatigues me.
Scary.
Yeah, my deck is actually getting down there too. I'm at 7 cards.
I drew an obstacle.
Where?
Oh, this is the one that to clear we need all of our ranger tokens on it. Damn.
Also have a romping Lutrinol.
We should have just camped.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, the problem is if we had camped, we would not get to find out whether we were arriving at a ranger station to complete the mission.
Right. We should have just gone to laundry.
Yeah, that was the safe bet, wasn't it?
It was. Oh, man.
Okay. So we all have to do this test to...
Yeah, so
Get outta
spirit to like soak in there. Well, let's see.
Let me... Well...
What does this progress on Riri symbolize?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
There's just progress on Riri.
Okay.
When she plays
also
when
do a
she plays with
second
when she plays with Oru, she moves and gets progress. So on the off chance that there's an effect that says you may spend progress from any being to do something, we have it.
That's fair.
Till then, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If we can set up a world, I possibly can blow out this test in one go.
If we can, so we need to clear.
Like
this.
We have to clear the
these
obstacle
and
first.
Maybe help me avoid this as well.
How do we?
So-
The way to clear the carnivorous
The problem
naiad
is you have to go here to.
I can do that. Yeah, I can do one of the tests.
This I can probably avoid,
Yeah.
or this. I mean, maybe
So-
Brandon can avoid one and I can avoid the other.
Why don't we start here? Because this plan involves me getting a couple of these cards back.
Okay.
So I'm going to play Paths We've Roamed Before for 2 awareness. So choose up to 4 total moments or attributes from any number of ranger discards. Place them on top of their fatigue stack. So I'm grabbing 2 Striders.
I don't particularly care, so you do you.
Yeah, I don't really need a... Well, I guess I'll take a bold if you... Do you have more?
No, I only need the 2.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And then I'm going to exhaust.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. How many does it do?
A total of 4. So
I can take a bold.
and then I'm going to do some exhausts. So I'm going to exhaust Infusion Canteen to gain a fitness. So I have 4 fitness. And then I'm going to snack on some trail mix, which soothes 4 fatigue. So it's equal to my fitness energy.
That's pretty good.
Nice.
Remember that
Alright.
card I said that probably wasn't that good? The obstacle card? Seems good now.
Was it a ranger card? I'm not
Yeah.
sure what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a card that costs 3 awareness that exhausts all obstacles.
Oh. Okay. Well, it seems like we should get clearing that tributary stream. Damn, I really wish we did not have an obstacle. Because then I think, especially because like I could do my measly fitness test to get my ranger token there and add +1 to all of your tests. I think we could definitely traverse.
I can get there and do that. Because I can dodge this tributary stream.
Well, yeah, but then your token being there doesn't do us any good while there's an obstacle, meaning we can't interact with it. So
But wouldn't it give you a +1 on this too?
no, I don't think so.
Oh, I guess you're right. Okay.
And actually, I'm not sure off. I was thinking I might have to double check that, or maybe in the chat you can help. I don't know whether the ranger token gives +1 to all tests interacting with that card, or just tests printed on that card. Because those are 2 different things here. There's a test printed on this, but not. But it may not buff traversing it.
That's fair.
Well, let me just try to go soak in the stream.
Do you want one of us to go first to make it easier for you? Or do you have it?
I mean, I have 3 spirit.
Oh, it's only 2. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's the spirit test. That's nice, because I actually want to soothe some fatigue. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And I don't think I need anything else.
Although the focus test also has one to the location.
I'll do the focus test.
Okay.
Oh yeah, focus does add 1 to the location. But yeah, I think I'm going to do the spirit test,
Can you help me
spending
avoid this, Jordan?
Yeah, I can.
all of my spirit.
I mean, I can't test more than 2, but...
So I'm going to go soak in the tributary stream. I'm going to peek it, before I commit to this, I'm going to peek at this one more time. This is the one that I already scouted. It is +1 spirit. So maybe I will...
Do you want to let me go first and I'll just use 1 energy to do it?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll do that and then I'll succeed with that, which is nice.
Yep. So you soak your feet
So I soak
and
my feet.
get 2
I gotta draw 2 of these, which
2
is
fatigue
pretty
suits.
good.
Yeah.
And then my token goes here and gives us a +1. And then I take 1 fatigue from this, and the ranger with the most fatigue. Wait, I'm not interacting.
Yeah. No,
Is
you don't
this
take
happen?
any fatigue.
I don't.
Oh, sorry. You get for the sun. Yeah, 1 fatigue from midday
And
sun.
then the ranger with the most fatigue must discard 1 awareness, or move their token to this feature.
Boy, losing your fatigue to an injury sounds kind of nice now, doesn't it?
1, 2,
I have 12 fatigue.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 as well.
13.
Oh my god.
So my token's here because I don't have an awareness.
Oh, you spent your awareness.
Oh shit, that was dangerous. Sorry.
All good.
So you have to pull yourself away with fitness.
Yeah.
That's fine-ish.
Okay. I assume that you don't take fatigue off of this when you're taking this test when your ranger token is there.
I think you do.
You do?
I
All right, so then someone else has to go, but then I'll try and evade that.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess I'll go soak in the stream too. I'm not much help. That's not a being, so I can't think of much that I could do with that carnivorous naiad. So, since you were there giving a +1, I'm just going to spend 2 spirit. So I'm at 3 effort. +1 is 4. So I will put my ranger token there and soothe 4 fatigue. That feels nice.
Oh, wow, I could have soothed
And then-
more fatigue by discarding more heart cards when I went. I forgot it was
Yeah.
effort. Damn.
And then I drew a crest. So if your range token is on a water feature, it stabs you with its teeth, suffer 1 injury. So yes, this happens to me. So I take an injury.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys mind if I retroactively soothe some extra fatigue?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, so there goes my fatigue pile.
Damn.
And then if there's an active predator, exhaust it. There is. So the romping Lutinol is going to do 1 harm to Lun. Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
I was hoping to draw more evade symbols, but I did not.
I have so many cards now, but none of them are useful.
Or Brandon, you can pull this guy. I guess it would ambush you. That's not amazing, but
I've got a lot more cards than you, so I could absolutely do that.
okay.
What does all your stuff do?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
This one doesn't do anything. +1 to a traverse test.
Yeah, I ain't
Does
scared.
this gain 1 energy?
Yeah.
Well, there is no matching
I've used
aspect.
that already.
I'll use Oru to put 2 progress on this Lutinol
What's the
and
matching
just
energy
take
now?
it.
Oh, it's red.
Because I have a card that lets me copy one of your cards.
Oh, okay.
And this one is choose a ranger. That ranger soothes fatigue equal to the number of fit in their energy pool. I can let you do that again.
Yeah, that'd be great. I would love 4 cards.
Okay.
I mean, more symbols.
Let me do that then.
Okay.
I'll play this for
Okay.
2 focus.
The Ranger token does
It gets-
add +1 to any time you're interacting with that card, which should include regular traverses.
Nice.
So
So I'll exhaust this and use 1 charge to choose a ranger's equipped gear. Oh no, this is resolve the chosen gear's effect as if you had used a token from it.
But you could use a token and choose a ranger.
Okay.
So it's
So I can do that, or if you want me to try and evade that. Oh, that thing's gone now.
gone.
So you want to draw 4 cards?
my dog
I'd
chased
love
it.
to drop 4
Okay,
cards.
that's fine. You can do it.
Thank you.
It's playing with my dog.
I also could do a big test on this once this is cleared. I can do 6.
Cool. Okay, I guess the biggest thing is just passing this fitness test. Knowing that...
Focus or spirit, you mean, right?
No, I have
he
to
has
get
to get
out
off.
of
Oh,
the
you have to get
naiad.
off of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
Okay, so with all these cards, I have 2 symbols, so I'll chuck that in, and then I think 2 fitness? It's just a fitness 2, right?
Yeah. Let me double check one other thing about Ranger tokens. Are you giving yourself +1 here?
I don't think so. It's interesting.
Well, it's to using... usually
No,
it's
each
to add,
other
yeah,
Ranger.
one.
Yeah.
So if other people were also here, we could help
could,
each
like,
other.
help each other.
Like,
Yeah,
lift
that's
each
cool.
other out of
Exactly.
it.
yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, I'm at 4 against this 2.
Okay. -1.
Okay.
So you just remove your Ranger token from it, and you deal harm equal to your effort. No, equal to your fit aspect, which is 3. Okay. So 3 harm to it.
Pretty good.
And you remove your token, and then crest.
This, I'm not on...
You're not on a water feature. That's it.
Cool. Okay, I think we're gonna make it.
I think so.
Maybe. We still have to clear this. Oh no! If I don't, I'm not testing for this. But I
Yeah.
probably should.
I mean, what do we need again? We need 12.
Yeah.
So I can do 6. If you give me this thing, I can do 7.
Well, someone has to do.
Is this along the way?
Uh,
that's front.
Riri's along the way. Yeah.
Okay, so it's not
Yeah.
gonna fatigue.
Why don't I? Oh wait, we would need. Never mind. Like I could make the carnivorous naiad lose its predator trait, and we could spend progress from it to cancel its challenge effect, which is the thing that is potentially pulling Drew in. That said, we would then need challenge on it, or progress on it rather, and that's the hard part. So never mind.
So someone has to go before Drew can go again.
Yeah.
Is there something you want to do, Brandon?
Not particularly. I could use the focus at the tributary stream where I already am to add a progress to the location.
So, if your ranger token is on a card, does that card still fatigue you if you're interacting beyond it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the ranger token doesn't break that rule.
I can still take a test on the spire to avoid someone having to rest out of the work.
And you're just dodging the obstacle?
So yeah, I'll dodge. Well,
Okay.
oh yeah, I'll just dodge the obstacle and take 2 fatigue, I guess. But that's what has to be done. So I'll contribute 6.
Okay.
And one more.
Take your fatigue.
And 1 more, so 7. Take 2 fatigue. 7 plus 1 is 8.
Wow.
That's good.
That's very good. And that's a crest.
So that's not going to do anything here.
Yeah,
So
it does. It pulls you into the
So I
carnivorous
suffer
naiad.
an injury, which means I lose my fatigue.
Oh no, it doesn't pull you in. Yeah, you suffer an injury. Yeah.
So my fatigue stack goes to the discard pile.
You.
Wild. Okay, and then that's it, right? And then Drew, if you want to charge this up with the earth thing, I can put 1 more out there.
Sure.
I mean, if it matters.
Let me just
Think about it. You don't have to go right now.
Yeah.
Let's see what was in here. My other shovel, my other bold, my astute, Steve.
Frustrating thing is when we do when and if we do successfully travel out of here, we can either camp or complete the mission.
I think we have to complete the mission. I mean,
I think so too.
yeah.
Because what this implied that we have 1 day to do it.
Yeah, it does.
At the
This
start of the
doesn't
day,
start
we
right.
read something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get them back to safety as quickly as possible.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I'll just take this test. So, try to go to
Are you doing the
tributary stream.
spirit to soak or the focus to follow the stream?
If you focus, you get 1 more progress on the location.
Yeah, I'll do
That's true.
that then. So
Oh, then I could get the final. Then I could do that. Oh wait, no, except you'll be there, it'll clear it. But
Well,
we could get all the progress we need that way, right?
We need
If
4
like,
more. Oh yeah,
if-
I see what you're saying.
oh sorry, I thought we had 10 on it for some reason.
Yeah, we need 4 more.
Yeah.
okay, I'll commit 2 focus and have a +2.
Okay. -1, but you're good.
Okay, sun.
So you'll get a progress and you'll do the sun stuff.
I think I'm pulled back in. To the...
Oh no!
This is actually okay though.
No, you
Oh,
don't
no.
have the most
No, no, no,
awareness. Well, you don't have the most awareness.
I have the
Oh, the most fatigue.
most fatigue.
Well, so the stream should be clear, right?
Oh, yeah, the stream
because
is-
you're
yeah,
here.
yeah, okay.
So the stream is clear, and then suffer fatigue if you haven't yet.
Oh god.
And then
the
yes,
most
either
fatigue.
discard an awareness energy or move your token here.
That's okay
That's
though.
it. That's fine.
Yeah, that doesn't stop you from traversing.
Well, the two fatigue on it stops me from traversing.
That's rough. Well, I can.
Well, you have one. You have 1. Do you have a bunch of compass
Oh, wait.
symbols?
I have.
We only need.
I have a compass symbol.
I mean, if you can succeed by 2, we're fine. Because then Drew can load this up and we can get 1 more.
Yeah.
I was like, I should commit any number of these compass icons.
You
to
have so many,
I have
oh, man.
like literally all my
Yeah,
cards. I
and
just can't do it.
There's no way
Too
I can.
tired.
No way I can deal with that naiad, huh? I mean,
Do you have anything that soothes fatigue? Not that it would matter, actually. Never mind.
No, yeah, I need to like put
You
things
need to
back
look
on
at
my
the deck. Yeah, it's tough.
Just to take a
people
test.
can pet my dog to soothe fatigue.
No, it doesn't matter.
But the naiad is. Wait, no. No, you could do that. Except
I
soothing
could
fatigue
just pass.
doesn't
I
make
could
your
just
deck any
pass
bigger.
this test though, and
That
then
would
I be-
defeat it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I would, not have anything in my way, and then I could traverse. But I just actually. I
Do
don't
you
know.
have the conflict symbols?
No, I burned them all on the last test. So
And see, you don't have to be here to do the test, so I was eyeing that like I could do the test, but the harm it deals is equal to your fit aspect, and I'm 1. So that doesn't you're the only one who can knock it out in 1 test.
I feel like this does want you to be here because the result of the test is removing your token from this.
well, if we
And
get
it
a
says you cannot remove your token except with that test.
if there's a fit +1, have you scouted yet? Because if there's a fit,
No.
if there's a fit +1, I can succeed at that and clear that.
Oh, interesting.
All right,
Do you want to check?
I'll scout. We've got a fit +1 on top and a sun. It'll fatigue you.
Ugh.
Well, do you?
I mean,
if you do too.
I can complete the location knowing that there's a +1
Okay.
there.
That's fine.
Do I just do that and then we all rest?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Can you rest with your ranger token on the Naiad? I guess you can.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah. Except thematically, it doesn't.
Okay, so Hero Brandon comes in with his traversal skills, using all of his 1 fitness, his 1 exploration icon, and the knowledge that there's a +1 on top of the deck to traverse the spire, taking 1, 2, 3 fatigue, minor detail, and boom, traversed.
1 more fatigue.
Yeah, so one more fatigue from the midday sun.
And then the ranger with the most fatigue must discard 1 awareness or move.
That's
your
still
token to this
Drew,
feature.
so that doesn't actually do anything.
Yeah.
There is an active predator, so I don't have to search for one. There's another romping Lutronal in play, so it moves here. Okay. So the only thing that did, I was 1 fatigue away from triggering my scepter, which hasn't happened this whole game.
Yeah, it's brutal.
The last 2 days, I got up to 8 tokens on here, and it
Yeah.
just has not happened today.
Because we put all the cards in front of you.
Yeah.
All right, rest. It seems like.
Yeah, so it's not my action to rest, but if you two are resting, then I can follow you.
Yep.
Yep. Let's rest. What if this station isn't a ranger station?
Oh. Flip the table.
Yeah, then this is not our fault.
Yeah.
All right, let's find out.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're now traveling. I love that we got to the central hub of the valley. It's this bustling village. It has its own deck of all the cool things that happen there, and we were just sorry, gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta run.
We're just sprinting through it.
Yeah. I wonder if these people live in the top level of the underground arcology, and so they didn't even see us. We just saw the spire and ran past.
Yeah, maybe so. There's an information board where look at what ranger station. Nope. Keep going.
So apparently you also take 1 fatigue per injury when you rest.
Oh yeah.
So I will take fatigue for that.
Oh, it's when you rest, not when you refresh. Okay. Because we haven't refreshed yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Crossroads Station, right? That's where we're going.
I mean, is there another option that's more likely a station?
It's that or the Philosopher's Garden, or Greenbrier Knoll, or backwards to Kobo's Market.
Cross whatever station.
I think
it
Crossroads
is.
Station sounds like it. Okay, well we have to get out yet another biome.
Woo! All right, let's discard all this stuff. The Naiad goes away.
This is the Grasslands biome.
We haven't even looked at the Spire deck at all.
Grasslands +3 Valley cards. Oh yeah, could you clear out the path cards in front of me other than one?
Indeed.
Oh, this is the Spire cards.
Is this all of the lake cards? No way, right?
No, that's probably just the.
Did they get? Oh,
Oh, we had the challenge cards on top of it.
that's funny. All right. Okay.
Okay, 3 Valley cards. Okay, all we really want to do is not have this deck stop us from.
Well, we just want the location to be a station.
Oh yeah, we
That's
need
the
to.
key.
Oh yeah. Oh right. The location is Crossroads. Yeah, so that's the key here. We need to find that. The suspense. Yeah. It is a ranger station. I am happy to report. Okay. Want to. Whoever has the campaign book.
I have it here.
Read the Crossroads Station entry, which is 20.
20. Crossroads Station sits at the confluence of several trails and paths leading through the valley. Built upon a well-preserved Estian ruin, the station is the vision of the artificer Bael Orlin, son of the legendary artificer Mora Orlin. And, by the way, this is an Orlin hiking stave, so some connection. He designed the exterior to reflect the symmetry often found in Estian architecture while paying homage to the nautical engineers of the ancient past, whom the Orlins hold in high regard as pioneers in artificing. 1.46.
Yeah, but I did all the escorting. I'll take that.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. You all just like lollygagged around.
Oh my god,
Okay, well,
ridiculous.
I kept this guy alive.
Yeah. How much progress did we put on those trails collectively in the last 2 locations? It was 9 plus 12 plus another 9, so 30. And you did 3, so that's like 10%.
Hey, how many?
So that's pretty good, yeah.
How many bee stings did I endure to keep him safe? How many Lutrinals ambushed me?
Oh man, all I'm hearing is 1/10.
Lun had been moaning with every step you've taken for the last few hours, and you're getting worried. But your worry turns to relief as you see the ranger station in the distance. Only a short time later, you're attending to his injuries, with analgesic balm relieving his agony. Thank you so much, he says. When I get back to the northern outpost, I can offer you almost anything you could ever want in trade.
Ooh.
Oh, cool.
Return Lun Outpost Tender to the collection. Complete Rescue Lun, the Rescue Lun mission. Write Saved Lun on the campaign tracker, and each ranger soothes the whole to fatigue.
I have 1. Okay. Alright.
Welp. I would call that outcome underwhelming. For the amount of effort and drama that went into that. And
You get to trade with them
To be
later.
fair,
like, it upgraded a location that is on the other side of the valley.
Yeah.
The reward is in saving him. Plus, we made it all the way to Spire. Almost, and passed.
Were we ever in Spire?
We were at Spire.
We were around
we
Spire.
went through Spire.
Spire was briefly in our surroundings.
Yeah. So these get discarded?
Yes, we'll return those to the box.
And then we continue the Oh, no, we gotta do that first.
Yeah, so Crossroads Station. Yeah, in the chat, Dave says he loves the art on it.
It is
yes,
cool.
it is a cool, like, ring-shaped base here. It's a location, a trail, a ranger station. It has a focus plus connection test to describe who you're looking for to the villagers at the station, to search the valley set for a human, shuffle them into the path deck. So that was similar to something else we saw.
Soldier Field, maybe?
Yeah. Okay, so it only takes 9 progress. The question will be, can we traverse it and camp?
Well, the first step is we're
Right.
going to flip it over and we're going to draw some path cards.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's before we still haven't refreshed
And
yet.
then we'll
This all
refresh,
this all
yeah.
happens first, in case these have refresh effects or something that has not yet happened. So lead and next ranger each draw 1 path card.
And this is a new biome.
It is.
That's exciting.
Yeah, another one. An Artilope. This is a prey. Just has a bunch of challenge effects.
Looks like a
So-
wolf-like deer almost. A dog-like deer.
Yeah, it is a deer with dog features. You're right.
Ooh, and I drew a Blood-Beckoned Velux.
Well, that's-
Ambush.
That's just a
Fatigue.
dog with deer features.
If a ranger is injured, this being gains disconnected. And I am injured, and so are you. So this being is disconnected, which means you can't connect with them.
Yeah, it's bloodthirsty.
Oh, it's bloodthirsty.
And
Yeah,
it
take
should
2
have
for
fatigued you
fatigue.
for 2 because of its presence.
Thank you. So I'm almost out as well.
Okay. Bless you. Well,
Actually, I will draw my final card, and so will you, during this next refresh step.
yeah, so you can't take any fatigue or body cards.
So we can't.
I believe it's the first time that you need
Oh.
to draw or fatigue and can't.
No, I'll
Really?
I'll draw, and
Yeah.
I'll be able to
To what?
draw because I
Yeah.
have 1 card.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we're not fatiguing out
I
here.
see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll draw
Um,
this, and then we'll refresh everything. And
Yes, refresh.
then we're
refresh.
going to add a cloud, which is going to
That's good.
move this.
Oh
to
yeah,
perfect
perfect day is back. Okay.
And then we're going to draw some more path cards.
Yes, so everyone gets another path
Obstacles.
card. Mine is a hungry scroff. This is a predator. It says response. When you interact with this being, you may discard 1 token from an equipped food to commit 1 effort. Okay, so you
feed
can, yeah.
And I drew a morning root. This is a feature, flora, and food. And you can take a fitness reason test to slice and share the tear-inducing vegetable to add 1 harm to this feature, suffer 1 fatigue, and choose a ranger. That ranger soothes 3 fatigue. Interesting.
I drew obstacle, harvester,
Ooh.
anthill.
So that's on the way.
And it's got... Oh, wait. Oh, X is equal to the number of harm on this feature, so it's actually not... this is 0 presence.
0 presence, okay.
It is an obstacle.
But it looks like it gets harmed via its challenge effects.
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
We were not going to be able to travel because before we would travel, we would inherently have to
gonna
rest.
rest, yeah.
You
Oh,
will too.
take a fatigue from injuries.
I don't take a fatigue from injury. It's just from injury. I would take it from refresh.
Oh, well, I can heal your injury then.
Okay, if you heal my injury. I mean, it's still going to be quite difficult, but we can try for it.
I think we can do it, for sure.
Okay. Great.
It's only 9 progress, 6 progress.
Yeah.
And does this have a chance that I would take fatigue? No, I think we're good.
Okay. So I can dodge this Velox to also participate in the test.
I could also just take it. I can keep tanking.
Well, either way. I mean, I guess the injury thing happens. Will be like a prerequisite. Are you for sure able to do that?
Oh, I would run out of cards in my deck too from the ambush, but...
So you don't have to take it. I can dodge.
Okay. Then, well here, why don't I go first? Oh wait, let me refresh my energy. I will spend 1 spirit on Healing Touch to heal an injury from Jordan.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna exhaust.
Oh yeah, so sorry, it just occurred to me. I can't have it. I can't move it to me and take the ambush because then I would be in that situation with no cards left in an injury.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna add. Oh, I don't need to add one. Oh, there's one already there.
You could add one here if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'll probably will do that. But I'm gonna infuse with my canteen, giving me a fitness energy.
Actually, before you do that,
Yeah.
I can also infuse and gain myself a fitness energy.
Okay.
Is that the best thing I can do with your gear?
Give me 4 cards, but I don't need more cards at this point.
I mean, will you get more icons that you need?
I have all the icons to do both of these things.
Oh, okay. So then
I
I'll
think
just
I'm
gain
good.
myself one of these.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm gonna try to traverse this. So I will commit 1 fitness energy, 2 determines, which are each worth 3 icons, and throw in a
Wow.
perceptive as well.
So you're going 8
8 to 6.
8 to 6. Okay.
Minus two.
Wow. You played around the -2
Yeah.
and did it. I guess I could have scouted too, but now we have that for traversing.
Okay, so this is cleared,
All right.
and then there are no suns.
And in fact,
that are relevant to me.
Well done.
So I guess I'll do the first traverse. Because why not?
So you're dodging the Velox?
Dodge the Velox, and I'll contribute 3 energy to it. Nothing can fatigue me. Right? I'm just double checking. Yeah, nothing can fatigue me. Okay. So 3. -1, but 1 more for that, so 3.
Okay. And what are your mountain effects?
This one says if there's no active prey and the Whispering Fields is in play, but that's not the case. This one says if there is an active prey, which there is not.
Okay. All right, that's 3.
Should I go?
Please.
All right. Well, I got 3 fitness and 2 striders that I grabbed
Oh, God.
from my discard pile. So
that's 9?
9. We need 6. I got a 0.
Wow. Wow, so we're at 12 out of 9 on here. Drew, you're overpowered.
I'm good at one thing, and that's just running.
Yeah.
I'm good at one thing, and it has not been what I've been doing this game, which is connecting with beings.
I'm not good at anything. That's okay. I played this Loose Leaf Tea kit in 2 games in a row, and it's had 1 token on it across both games. It's
Yeah,
probably not good.
that's rough.
Anyway,
I mean, we've been in such a rush, you haven't had time to do things like
yeah, that's true.
like slice and dice the flora.
I'm happy to rest.
Yeah. I can't think of anything else I want to do before resting, so...
Nope. I'm good.
Okay, then everyone's resting. I take a fatigue when I do, taking me down to 1 card in my deck, and both of you have 0 and 0.
Amazing.
At the edge.
All right, but then in the travel step, we'll camp, right?
Yes. Do we have to decide where we're going now, or
I believe we do
Okay.
decide where we're going, and that'll go on the campaign log.
Should we just decide we're going to Spire?
Oh yeah, go back.
Oh yeah, are we just backtracking to Spire?
Well,
Maybe
what do you guys
maybe
wanna
we
do?
might as well. Yeah,
That seems like a good.
that actually makes sense because it's like we haven't been there.
Or we could go to Branch, which also seems like a cool spot.
Yeah.
I'm down for either.
It is that same set that just completely screwed us.
Yeah,
but
that's true. But we don't really know what's in the desert set.
that's true.
I mean, we've seen half the cards from it now.
That's true.
The grasslands, yeah.
All right, let's do the grasslands.
I think we'll go back to Spire. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sounds
Kind of like properly explore
Yeah,
Spire
yeah.
next time. Yeah. Okay, so I'll jot that down as our
Thanks,
location.
Stevie. Feels good. Feels like it felt like a hard fought victory.
That
Yeah.
really was.
I love how we said
Challenging.
we're gonna stick to one goal and do it and do it real quick.
Right.
It was really hard just to
It
do
took-
the one
took
thing
the
we
whole
tried
thing.
to do.
Yeah, well, we didn't know that there would be a second step to the mission. Now, because they all use that same search card, that'll be
Now
known
that's
on
known, yeah.
future
Yeah.
on future search and rescue missions that we only should bother to look for them if we're going to also get them to a station that day.
Yeah. And I bet the only stations are
Oh.
things with either outpost or station in the name.
Seems like a pretty clear hint, yeah.
Yeah.
And since these are not pivotal locations, nothing. Oh no! It has to be not a ranger station, right?
has
Where,
to be.
where the trail tokens and stuff were, or was it not a pivotal location?
It's not a
Ranger station.
ranger station.
Yeah. Okay. So there's no way to search and deliver in the same place,
And that makes sense.
which does make sense. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess there's nothing really to read or anything at the end of the day.
Wasn't there a camping
they
step?
just-
What happens when we camp?
When we camp, we can look at the rewards and switch them into our deck. I don't think there's anything more to it than that. But we haven't camped since the end of the prologue or something. So, side camp. After choosing your new location, you can decide to end the day and set up camp for the night before venturing into the new landscape. Ending the day this way is safer than ending it in the middle of navigating through a location and allows you an opportunity to prepare yourselves for the next day. If you end the day this way, you are allowed to swap reward cards and arrange your decks between sessions.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh, wow, okay. So what is it? It's all we have is Artel's rod.
No, we have 3 things. I think.
Oh, we have 3. Oh, yeah, that's right. We have
The
the
fishing
quiets
pole
thing.
and the quiet.
Yeah, so we have 2 copies each of Artel's vaulting rod, which actually maybe
Exhaust
is better.
an obstacle.
We've looked at this before. What I'm stuck on with it is the 3 gear pips.
Oh, okay.
But use one of its 2 vaults to exhaust an obstacle. Response when there's no vaults on it, discard it. And an awareness test, fish. If there's a water card in play, to soothe 2 fatigue and add 2 progress to a water card.
Those
Definitely seems most useful on the lakeshore biome, but even being able to just exhaust an obstacle certainly has.
I'll
its
definitely
uses.
take it because it's 2 slots if I've got my belt pouch out,
Okay.
Okay.
and
The-
it's good icons too.
The other options are quiet, which I am pissed that this is another pet that I can't take because I don't have the fitness for it. But quiet is a friendly being that says exhaust, add 3 harm to a being and 3 harm to and harm to quiet equal to that being's presence. And quiet has 3 health, so can't do that much. And then finally
Are
the
there 2 copies of quiet or
translocator.
just 1?
2 copies of everything.
Okay.
Translocator. This is the otherworldly traded gear that says exhaust and use one of its 3 shifts. When you perform a test, dodge each card in play. If you fail that test, suffer 1 injury.
So I can take that. I mean, its icons are pretty strong.
You're the only one who can take it.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, dodging each card in play, first, I already have a card that does that, and it's, basically useless. Because there's never that many things for me to dodge. But I guess there could be if you were...
If
I could be the one who's loaded up with everything if I have this.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly not something that... it's certainly not what I'm built to do, to tank.
Right.
It worked out well, that and maybe that will be a strategy that we revisit sometimes, but it's not exactly how I envision every single day going.
Yeah. It's a difficult choice because you can't really... we don't know how long this decision will last. When will we next camp? Hard to say.
Tomorrow, we'll just camp every day.
I don't think so.
From now on,
Yeah.
we camp every day. New policy.
But we can also shift these out for these, right?
As far as I know, you can
So I will
switch out your
definitely-
personality cards. Yeah.
I will definitely do that.
Yeah, the icons on Translocator have got to be better than one of your personality cards.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I mean, I think I'm actually
And
gonna.
you take both copies?
I
if
think you.
swap,
I think you
or-
can take
I don't
one.
think you have to.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like
Yeah,
you could
so-
one like two people could have one copy of Quiet. That seems a little.
I believe so. It has the unique keyword. They can't.
Oh,
They can't
okay.
both be in play.
Got it.
Yeah. But yes, I do think if you wanted to each take one copy of Quiet, it works that way. So yeah, I can't take either of these two because of my attributes, and then the Vaulting Rod I don't think I want. So
I can take
I
quiet
will
if you
pass.
don't want quiet. Or do you want quiet?
I don't need it. It's just like, when you're surrounded by enemies, like it would feel nice to have something, but it could help out the table, right? It could just attack
Yeah,
any.
totally. I mean, for me, it's just a straight upgrade on these.
Yeah, that seems good.
I don't know if you have icons like this.
I'll take two of these for sure.
Okay.
I'm happy to do that.
Oh, that's in. And well, I mean, I guess
I mean, I've never.
it's not strictly better because it can't return to your hand like Persuasive can, but
I'd rather have this
fair enough.
by, I think, a long shot. So I'll do that. And I'll do this too, because I might as well just upgrade. I mean, this is my... So I could upgrade my Astute cards, and I'm losing one of these icons in exchange for two of those. I feel like we actually don't have a lot of these Reason icons in our party, so maybe that's not the best. The other thing I could do is it's a strict upgrade over Bold, but then I'm losing out on, like, having these cards still in my deck. But because Drew has so many of these icons, usually, I think I'm going to trade these in for the Translocator.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Sure. We can do the actual sleeving and stuff off camera.
All right.
It's what do you think this game is trying to say by the fact that as time goes on in the campaign, you become less defined by your personality traits and more defined by your stuff?
Classic human progression.
Yeah. You're no longer persuasive or bold. You are. I have a cat and I have a cool glove thing.
Well, doesn't this cat say that I'm bold, though?
Perhaps.
Doesn't this
It implies
Doesn't
it.
this red sports car say that I'm a man?
If any cat is going to say anything, it's not the one named Quiet. But you're right. That could be the takeaway from seeing you with your giant lynx pet.
Or I persuaded Quiet to be my pet. And I'm bold in that I'm willing to use this even though it might injure me.
Sure. Yeah, we'll go with that. Sean Ripley in the chat says, "Thanks for the playthrough. What are your impressions of the game at this point?" I'm higher on it now than I was after the first 2 days.
Yeah, this was our best play of it for sure.
This was the only one that has felt like it presented a challenge, and it might have just been because of the way the cards came out of the deck. Like the mission we were on didn't actually seem that much harder than the one to locate Quiet. Like
I actually think the cards
Just-
coming out of the deck, at least early, like we needed those obstacles and we got them pretty quickly.
yeah. Like it was actually very similar to. Yeah, get ready for this complaint from me on day 8, is that honestly these two different missions, which are both things we'll be seeing multiple of, were actually quite similar to one another, where it's like find a certain card type, clear them, then go somewhere.
Yeah.
That's what both quests were. But yeah, I think, well, I mean, so I guess what it was, I guess the difference was the, what was the biome again? The old growth biome. It was just harder.
Yeah.
than the other biomes, I think.
Things
Yeah.
scaled, like the bees just scaled every
Yeah.
round,
Yeah.
whereas everything else kind of just sat out there. We could kind of ignore it for a while, but
Yeah,
that like really
so-
like ramped up.
So I think actually, like, why was this challenging? It was because we went to old growth. I
Yeah.
think is what it was. So
Maybe so,
That was
but I
cool.
will say it's
Yeah.
also day 3. We know that something's coming on day 4. We don't know what it is yet. But if you pile that difficulty on top of the difficulty we already had of the scenario,
yeah,
it's
and the
pretty-
weather will be worse.
and the weather will be worse.
Starting tomorrow.
Could
Yeah.
be a tougher
It'll be a
game.
downpour, which I haven't even looked at what
Me
that
neither.
does.
I don't know. I
But
assume it just fatigues you. But
I'm guessing it's not going to add progress to your location. Cool. Well, thank you.
Awesome.
This was fun.
yeah.
Super cool.
Thank you, whether you're watching on stream or on the video of this that'll go up. I mean, I guess right now we're playing about 2 weeks ahead of me posting them as videos. So, happy Thanksgiving if you're watching this. If you're watching this on video. But thank you for watching either way. We would love if you subscribe and like the video, and we'll be back with roughly 27 more.
Roughly.
We'll see. I don't know if it actually goes 30 days most of the time, but I don't know it doesn't.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. See you on day 30. Till then, be optimal.